Hello once again and welcome back to Steins Gate. We are here for Chapter 7. At the end of Chapter 6, we sent Amane Suzuha on her merry way back to 1975, undoing the D-mail in which Okabe decided to chase after her to make sure that she wouldn't leave. That, however, was a mistake, and actually sets a bit of a precedent for the remainder of the story, to where some of the past mistakes that Okabe and the lab mims made with D-mail experiments will have to be undone. So let's see what happens in Chapter 7, shall we? Chapter 7, Maiden Complex. The world shatters into geometric shapes that expand and contract like rubber toys. Light gathers between my eyes. Stars explode behind my eyelids. Gradually, color returns to the world. I wait for the vertigo to pass. Cold sweat oozes from my temples. Pressing my fists against them, I slowly force the air out of my lungs. Has the world line changed? I head to the lounge in order to check the divergence meter. I checked the meter a few minutes ago, just before the world line changed. Now it's nowhere to be found. I quickly realize what has happened. Suzuha gave me the meter after we stopped her from leaving. My D-mail undid those events. Of course, the meter isn't here. A surge of regret seizes my heart. I clench my teeth and endure it as best as I can. If nobody else remembers, then I alone will keep these memories of Suzuha alive. I look around the room. Mayuri and Karisu are on the sofa, dozing on each other's shoulders. Daru, oblivious to the vulnerable high school girls behind him, is playing an eroge on his computer. I take a deep breath and turn to the TV. I flip to a news channel. The world line should have changed. I erased the time we spent with Suzuha. That should have allowed her to leap to 1975 without losing her memories, and the IBM 5100 should be in our hands now. We can use it to hack into CERN and erase the data they intercepted from us. Without that information, Moika's men won't attack the lab. Mayuri won't have to die. That's how it should be. That's how it has to be. Otherwise, why did I sacrifice Suzuha's dream? The quickest way to confirm the change would be to check for any delays at Akihabara Station.
Daru, Yamanote線は止まっているか?
は? いや、止まってないんじゃね?
ネットで調べてくれ。
今いいところなのに。
頼む。
Daru sighs and calls up train information.
やっぱ止まってないみたいだお。
ありがとう。
The world line has changed, which means that our IBM 5100 should be in the development room. I head back there to search for it, but contrary to my expectations, I can't find it anywhere. What's going on? I look at my watch, and 7:43 p.m. Moika's men attack at what time again? My heart is pounding like a drum. That D-mail was supposed to fix everything. The trains are moving as scheduled, which means that Moika's men aren't about to attack. So why does it feel like nothing's fixed at all? The IBM 5100's absence is extremely disturbing. I want to sit down and think about where it could have gone, but a voice in my head is screaming that there's no time. I need to calm down. It's hard to think straight after everything that's happened. I check my watch again, 7:46 p.m. Images from the assault flash through my mind. Mayuri bleeding to death on the floor. The smell of gunpowder in the air. I frantically shake the visions out of my head. I look towards the lab entrance. The door is yet to be kicked in by a team of hitmen. I swallow hard, petrified with terror. Please don't let anything happen. It's past 9. I peek at the street through the window. Nobody's there.
オカリン、誰か待ってんの？さっきからやたら下を気にしてっけど。
Daru's right. I've probably looked out the window 20 times in the past hour. And not a suspicious figure in sight. Moika's men still haven't appeared. The raid was before 8, if I remember correctly. I think it's safe to say that my changes to the past have prevented it from occurring. Suzuha's sacrifice was not in vain. I let out a deep breath. I'm sweaty and disgusting. It's like my anxiety has pushed all the sweat out of my body.
マユリ、それにクリス。
The two girls woke up from their nap about half an hour ago. Now they're eating cup noodles.
今あんた、私の名前、普通に呼んだ？
Kurisu looks at me in astonishment, like she can't believe her ears.
二人とも食事が終わったら帰るんだ。もう遅いから送っていく。
そうする。別に岡部なんかに送ってもらわなくても一人で帰れるんだけど。
いいから。誰も支度しておけ。
え？僕も？
The train lines run through Akihabara are operating normally. There's no bomb scare and no sign of Moika or her men. Kurisu's taking the south line to the next station, Ochun no Mizu, while Daru's going to the opposite way to Shin Koiwa. Mayuri and I are taking the Yamanote line to Ikebukuro, so we part at the station's ticket gate. There are surprisingly few passengers on the train. I guess most of the salarymen are off for the Obon holiday. Mayuri is playing a handheld game, the Rainet Kakeru action RPG. On the screen, her character is battling a gigantic Upa. I stand beside her and gaze at her profile, lost in thought. It's the night of the 13th, and Mayuri's still alive. How many times have I watched her die? How many times have I tasted that despair? No matter what I did, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't save this ditzy childhood friend of mine from death. She died again and again right before my eyes. But now she's alive, standing beside me, playing a game. This is why I sacrificed our memories with Suzuha. It was the only way. I'm sorry, Suzuha. And thank you. Suzuha no longer exists in this time, but I hope my feelings will reach her all the same. Actually, come to think of it, why can't I tell her in person? Where in Akiba could the 54-year-old Suzuha be? I'll try asking Tenoji tomorrow. He probably knows Suzuha on this world line too. I wonder if Suzuha remembers me. Mayuri suddenly lifts her head. She looks at me hesitantly. Her cheeks are slightly pink.
なんだ？
なんだじゃないよ。そんなにじーって見つめられたらね、気になってマユシーはそわそわしちゃうのです。
ゲームオーバーにでもなったのか？それは悪かった。
I apologize, but keep looking at her. Instead of starting a new game, Mayuri looks at me with concern.
今日のオカリー、なんだかいつもと違うような気がするよ。
そうか。
どうかしたの？
I remind myself that Mayuri is more perceptive than she seems. She proved that when she figured out that Daru was Suzuha's father. I don't want to worry her too much. I want Mayuri to smile her usual ditzy smile without a care in the world. After all, it's over now. She's safe.
俺は何も変わってはいない。今もお前の顔を見ていたのではなく、いかに世界に混沌をもたらすかを考えていたのだ。
本当に？無理してない？
この狂気のマッドサイエンティストに無理なことなど一つもない。常に IQ170 を誇る灰色の脳細胞が完璧な計算を叩き出しているのだからな。
でもね、たまにはボケーって休むことも必要なんだよ。そのことをね、忘れないでね、オカリン。
Having said that, Mayuri returns to her game. I feel cold stares all around me, but I don't care at all. Mayuri is here with me, doing everyday Mayuri things, ordinary things. Everything is going back to normal. Yesterday was my first time home in a while, so I slept like a log in my comfortable bed. It could be because of my mental exhaustion, but that was my best night's sleep in a while. Before heading up to the lab, I stop and stare at the Brontube workshop. The familiar mountain bike is gone. Suzuha liked it so much she insisted on bringing it with her to 1975. The workshop door opens and out comes Mr. Braun, rubbing his eyes sleepily.
お岡部、おめえずいぶん暇そうだな。うちでバイトしねえか。今なら特別に月給ブラウン管1台で雇ってやる。
1 CRT a month. So for 1 month's work, I get an old television? Hell no.
鈴葉はいつ頃辞めたんでしたっけ？
鈴葉？誰だそいつは。
What? Was her existence erased completely? But that's impossible.
たった10日ばかりで辞めてくようなゆとりバイトの名前なんざとっくに忘れちまったぜ。
紛らわしい言い方を。
So Suzuha did work here. That fact, the evidence of Suzuha's sojourn in 2010, still remains on this world line.
せっかく俺が楽でいると思ったのによ。だから嫌なんだ。最近の若いのは根性なしもいいところだぜ。どうせ面接の時に言ってたブラウン管が好きってのも嘘だったんだろうよ。まんまと騙されちまった。
Tenoji shrugs his shoulders, annoyed. Naturally, he doesn't know about Suzuha's true identity.
橋田鈴という人を知っていますか？
At this, Tenoji's eyes go wide.
懐かしい名前だな。おめえ、知り合いだったのか？
Knew her.
その人は今は
もうかれこれ10年になるか。
10 years. 10 years since what? No. I don't want to know the answer. Tenoji has a faraway look in his eyes, as if he's gazing into the past.
あの人には随分世話になった。
Why are you talking about her in past tense?
天涯孤独だったらしくてな。せめて俺が見とってやりたかったんだが。
At the end, there's only one thing that can mean. Even though the world line changed, Suzuha didn't survive to the year 2010.
でもまあ、こう言っちゃなんだが、死に顔は穏やかだったよ。
穏やか？自殺じゃないのか？
自殺？お前それ誰から吹き込まれたんだよ。すずさんは病気で亡くなったんだ。根も葉もねえ話を信じてんじゃねえ。
She was sick. Sickness killed her? I shouldn't feel good about that, but I guess you could say it's better than what happened before the world line changed. That's what I tell myself anyway.
で、おめえとすずさんはどういう知り合いだったんだ？
昔俺も世話になったんです。もう一度会いたいって思っていたのに。
そうか。あの人が住んでた家は今は俺が使ってんだ。位牌もそこにある。なんなら手を合わせに来るか。
I nod without a moment's hesitation. Tenoji closes up shop and we head off towards his house. From Chuodori, we head towards the station. I scan the Akiba scenery as we walk. Moe stores are still nowhere to be found on this world line. After a little hesitation, I look up at Radekan. It's gone. The satellite has vanished. All that's left is the hole it made when it arrived in this time.
例の人工衛星、いつ消えたんでしたっけ？
ああ、5日前ぐらいじゃなかったか。世の中、奇妙なことが起きるもんだな。
Which means Suzuha left before it rained. Alright, I believe this email is important. It is from Kurisu. There's nobody at the lab. I don't have a key, so I can't get in. When are you coming over? I just assumed you'd be here, like usual. It kind of feels like I'm visiting your home. Not that I want to visit your home or anything, Baka. Alright, the line we would like to reply to is... I don't have a key. Use the one hidden in the switchboard next to the door. Like Tenoji said, his house is closer than expected. We take the train to the next station, Okachimimachi, and then walk for about 5 minutes to a quiet residential area. This old one-story house is where Suzuha once lived. I walk up to the front of the house, and there I see a familiar sight. Suzuha's bicycle. For a moment, I can see her there, squatting beside the bicycle. But the mountain bike Suzuha rode to the PQube workshop was shiny and new. Now it's old and covered in rust.
その自転車は、すずさんがすっげえ大事にしてたんだよ。晩年は自分で乗ることはなかったけどな。それでも週に一度はフレームを磨いてた。処分することもできなくて、結局10年もそこに置いたままだ。俺もできるだけ整備はしてるんだが、さすがに錆が目立ってきてるな。
I gently put my hand onto the seat. It's warm from sitting out in the sun. I suppose that, for the few days Suzuha was in Akiba, this bicycle existed in 2 places at the same time. The house isn't as messy inside as I expected, considering the state of the PQube workshop. I guess that chipmunk keeps the place clean. A wave of nausea hits me as I recall what Nai did at Ochonomizu Station. But I tell myself that was just an accident. Besides, the incident has already been undone. Tenoji Nai has done nothing wrong. Next to the living room is a child's room. There's a child's study desk and a red backpack on the floor. Nai isn't here. Which reminds me, Tenoji's daughter visits the workshop often, but not once have I seen his wife. He couldn't have married Suzuha, could he? I mean, she should have been a lot older than him when they met. But as they say, love knows no bounds. I wonder what really happened. I don't know how I'd feel if those two were married. That would make Daru Tenoji's father-in-law. Actually, that would be kind of interesting. I turn to the Buddhist altar to pay my respects to Suzuha. There is no picture of her, so there's no way to know what Hashida Suzu looked like at the age of 44. I make an offering of incense to her, then look around the house again. This is the house Suzuha lived in after leaping to 1975.
俺とすずさんは最初、いわゆるお隣さんだったんだよ。
For some reason, Tenoji offers me a beer. When I decline, he shakes his head and starts drinking it himself.
俺はヨーロッパ生まれのヨーロッパ育ちでな。
は？それはギャグですか？
んだよてめえ。俺は英語もフランス語もペラペラだぞこら。
He really doesn't look like someone who lived abroad. I guess you can't judge a book by its cover.
両親が死んで15年ぐらい前に日本に帰ってきたんだよ。つっても 俺にとっては生まれて初めての日本だった。この国について何にも知らねえ俺の面倒を見てくれたのが、隣に一人で住んでたすずさんだったってわけだな。
Alright, now's my chance. If I'm gonna ask, it's now or never.
結婚を？
結婚？
すずさんと。
アホか。
Phew. I knew she'd never marry a guy like him.
あの人は随分ストイックに生きてたよ。人付き合いもあまりなかったみたいだ。けどな、俺にはよくしてくれた。ここに越してきて1年ぐらい経った時、俺の家が火事で全焼してな。まあ、俺のタバコの不始末が原因だから自業自得なんだが、その時に全財産なくした俺をこの家で下宿させてくれたんだ。それだけじゃねえ。工房のあるあの大檜山ビルな、あれもともとすずさんの持ち物だったんだぞ。
え？
それを格安で譲ってもらったんだ。おかげで俺はブラウン管工房を構えることができたってわけだ。あの人は俺の恩人だよ。ある時、なんだって縁もゆかりもねえのにこんなによくしてくれるんですかって聞いたことがあんだが、そしたらあの人は笑ってこう答えたよ。巡り巡って人は誰かに親身にしてもらうことになってる。だから君もいずれ誰かに親身にしてあげなさいってな。なんだか不思議な人だったぜ。預言者みたいにこれから起きる出来事をピタリピタリと言い当てたりしてな。
Suzuha. That was probably her way of repaying Tenochi for looking after her, even if it was just for 10 days. And so, it came full circle.
しかし世間ってのは狭いな。あの人のことを知ってる人間がこんな近いところにいたとは。そうだ、ちょっと待ってろ。
Tenochi goes into the child's room next door, then returns and places an object on the table.
Huh?
It's Suzuha's divergence meter. Before the world line changed, it was in the lab. But on this world line, Suzuha brought the meter with her to 1975. It's been in this house for 35 years. The tube reads 0.409431%. Divergence has changed, just like Suzuha said. This proves that my magic eye, reading Steiner, does indeed allow me to perceive changes to the world line. But what does 0.409431% mean? I recall what Suzuha said.
メーターの数値が 1% を超えたとき、君はベータ世界線にたどり着いたことになる。
Does that mean I'm still on the Alpha world line?
それ何の数字を表してるかわかるか？俺にはさっぱりわからなくてな。この10年その数字からピクリとも変わりゃしねえ。ただすずさんは病床からいつもこのメーターを眺めてた。
え？
上ごとのようにつぶやいてたよ。この数字は変わる前なのかな、変わった後なのかな、私は変えられたのかな。そんな風に一日に何回もな。見てて痛々しいほどだった。
I touched the device. Suzuha. In my heart, I reach out to the girl who died 10 years ago, to the girl who will be born 7 years from now, to the girl who crossed time to save the future. Suzuha. Thanks to you, my Yuri is safe. Divergence has changed, but we haven't yet reached your ultimate goal. 1% divergence Once that is achieved, the future you dreamed of will become a reality. I will carry on your fight, Suzuha. I promise. I realize that I am crying. Tennoji stares at me for a moment, then puts his giant hand on my shoulder. Alright, reply from Kurisu. I found the key easily enough. Don't you think your security should be tighter? Should have thought about that before picking a fight with CERN, lol. Also, what's this frog that's been left with the key? Someone's bad taste? Only a maniac would put something that gross there. Actually, it scared the crap out of me, but keep that a secret. Okay, what do we want to reply with here? Security. You're right. I was careless. I should have known better. Mayuri comes out of the ticket gate and walks up to me with a unhurried stride.
まさかね、本当に駅まで迎えに来てくれるなんて思わなかった。マユシーはびっくりなのです。
人質に逃げられては困るからな。
困るよね。それでね、マユシーはとっても嬉しいよ。
I don't quite understand, but whatever. Mayuri flashes a carefree smile, then walks ahead of me, almost skipping.
ねえ、その抱えてる荷物って何？
ミスター・ブラウンから譲ってもらったんだ。世界線の数値を測ることのできる大パーツなんだぞ。
へえ、なんだかすごそうだね。でも世界線の数値って？
I smile wryly.
マユリは本当にバカだな。
What am I doing? After I left Tennoji's house, I called Mayuri to ask when she would arrive in Akiba. Then I went to the station to pick her up. Anxiety still smolders in my heart. We managed to survive yesterday, but that doesn't guarantee our safety forever. It's entirely possible for Moeka to attack now, on the afternoon of the 14th. Maybe I'm being overprotective, but I still can't shake the image of Mayuri's death from my mind. I don't ever want to have to go through that again.
マユリ、例えばの話だが、コミマが終わるまで秋葉に来るのはやめた方がいいのではないか。
No response. I look to the side.
っていない。
Panicked, I scan the area and catch sight of her wandering towards a newly opened shaved ice stand. That ditz. How can she tell? Can't she tell how worried I am?
岡部って尽くすタイプなのね。
Let me just check the messages real quick. If a message were to come in between like a scene transition, it would be hard to tell. You see that I have unread messages. That's on purpose. I don't know where they are, when I got them. Probably a long time ago. They're probably from Moeka. Did I skip over it? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it counts an unread message from another world line? I don't know. The point is that should you finish the game on any world line, not necessarily the true ending, but should you clear in some form or fashion with an unread message, then you get a trophy for it. And that's what I would like. Kurisu is glaring at me with an iced coffee in her hand. We're in the lab, which appears to have become her second home.
何がだ？
I'm sitting at the computer, searching for intel on the IBN 5100. I still don't know where it is. I went to Yanabayashi Shrine this morning, but alas, it wasn't there. Suzuha promised to get one to us somehow, her gift to us from 1975. Without it, we can't hack into CERN's database, meaning we can't achieve divergence over 1%.
あんたがマユリをお姫様扱いし始めた件について、今日は駅までお迎えに上がって、お昼ご飯は毒味までして、ここまでは手をつないで歩いてきたとか。
のね、マユシーはオカリンに愛されちゃってるね。
Did she have to tell Kurisu of all people? Mayuri looks so carefree as she stuffs her cheeks with takoyaki. I'm pretty sure she's smiling not because of my love, but because of the fact takoyaki's delicious. Typical Mayuri. But seriously, did you have to tell Kurisu?
で、実際のところどうなんだ？
どうとは？
前から不思議だったのよね。あんたたちって付き合ってるの？
そう見えるのか？
それは
Just what sort of delusions does this girl have?
あのね、オカリンとマユシーは小さい頃からずっとお友達なんだよ。
食べながら話すのははしたない。
じゃあ付き合ってないんだ。まあ誰もオカビみたいな変人と付き合おうとは思わないし、当然よね。
クリスティーナよ、お前には失望したぞ。
は？何よいきなり。
俺は気づいてしまったのだよ。お前の本質にな。恋の話になると途端に食いつき方が変わる。そんなお前はスイーツかっこ笑いに他ならない。恋の話を恋バナと読んでしまうお年頃だな、少子。そんなお花畑能の持ち主をこの法王院京馬と我がラボは求めていないぞ。
It feels strange to be spewing this Chunubyo nonsense again after what I've been through. Is my innocence lost forever?
マッドサイエンティスト自称の中二病患者が何言ってやがりますか。
It's been a long time since I argued with Kurisu like this too. The thought brings a sudden pang of loneliness. After failing to save Mayuri, I sought help from this genius girl. Even though her words were at times harsh, she supported and encouraged me to the end. But now, all of that has vanished along with the time we spent with Suzuha. Thank you for your help, Kurisu. I silently give her my sincere gratitude. I finished typing on the X68000's keyboard and sigh, then turned to the divergence meter sitting on the shelf. The display reads 0.409431%. What does that mean?
世界の構造はより糸みたいなものなの。いくつもの可能性世界線が重ね合わせの状態になってて、常に無限個に枝分かれしてってるわけ。メーターの数値が 1% を超えた時、君はベータ世界線にたどり着いたことになる。アトラクタフィールドアルファの範囲外、ベータ世界線へ到達すれば収束する結果も変わる。そう、1% を突破さえできたら椎名真由里は助けられるっていうこと。
Then, does that mean I haven't saved her? Divergence is still less than 1%. Is the world still converging on Mayuri's death? It can't be. It can't be. I mean, nothing happened yesterday. Mayuri's here, safe and sound. So nothing will happen to her. It won't. I want to believe that, but the doubt within my heart is growing thick and black. I can hardly think about anything else now. No matter how hard I stare at it, the number on the meter doesn't change a bit. So far, reading Steiner is only activated after we sent past changing D-mails. What about when I time leap? The vertigo I feel when I time leap might be caused by reading Steiner, or maybe it's just a side effect of the memory transfer. It's impossible to know. In any case, I've prepared for the worst. I've already set the time leap machine's timer to send my memories 3 hours into the past. And with Daru's help, I found a remote for the 42-inch CRT downstairs. A previous phone wave named Subject to Change experiments made a hole in the floor. Instead of fixing the hole, I made it bigger. The 42-inch CRT is right under the hole, so if I point the remote at the hole and press the power button, the TV turns on. Now should things go wrong, I can time leap at a moment's notice. And I also have future gadget number 4, Mode Snake, on hand, in case of emergency.
Okabe,
Kurisu enters the development room.
タイムリープマシンの実験はしないんじゃなかったの？
もしもの時のためだ。
もしもって？
I don't want to answer that. I keep praying that my fears will not be realized. It's okay, everything will be okay. They didn't attack yesterday, so they won't attack today. At the very least, we've changed Mayuri's fate. But still, I can't help but pray. Please let Mayuri be safe. Please don't let anything happen. My prayers go unanswered. The door slams open. 5 men burst into the lab. I recognize them, the Rounders. They aim their guns at us. I freeze. Despair seizes my heart. My worst fears have come true. It's happening exactly the same as before. Only this time, Suzuha isn't here to save us.
動くな。全員両手を上げろ。
Even the dark-skinned man's words are the same. Eventually, the unpleasant clack of heels echoes down the hallway.
萌香さん、これって。
タイムマシンを回収させてもらう。
I suppress my terror and grab Mayuri's arm.
動くな。
The crew cut man says something he hasn't before.
牧瀬クリス、岡部倫太郎、橋田至、3名については我々と一緒に来てもらう。抵抗は許されない。とにかく来て。あなたたちに逃げ場はないわ。私たちの仲間はすでに秋葉原中に散らばっている。
What do I do? Should I use my concealed mode snake right now? Use it and then time leap? But Mayuri hasn't been killed yet. There's a chance she might not be killed on this world line.
そこの貴様。
The crew cut man points his gun at me. My heartbeat jumps up. Cold sweat breaks out all over my body.
両手を上げろと言ったはずだ。
I've only raised my left.
何を隠してる。
I have to use it. I swallow my fear and activate Mode Snake. White smoke instantly fills the room, rendering it impossible to see. The Rounders won't be able to aim through this. I have to time leap while it lasts. I grab Mayuri's hand and fumble through the smoke towards the development room. I hear the sound of guns firing wildly behind me. Suddenly, Mayuri's arm gets heavy. I trip forward and land on my face. Our hands were separated in the fall. I grope around and soon find her slender hand. Mayuri's feeble whisper reaches my ears. Was she hit? The Rounder's blind shot hit Mayuri? Mayuri's voice quickly fades away. Strength drains from her fingers. But Mayuri doesn't answer. I'm sorry, Mayuri. Once again, I failed to save you. I thought I'd succeed, but I was wrong. I hear my teeth grinding in my head. I hear Kurisu and Daru screaming as the gunfire continues. A sharp pain flares at the top of my head. I press down with my hand. It comes away soaked with blood. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. It feels like someone took a saw to my skull. My ears are ringing. I stumble. I can't stand up straight. I need to get to the time leap machine. I squeeze my Yuri's limp hand one last time, then crawl to the development room, fumble for the headgear and put it on. I point the remote at the hole and press the power button. The TV turns on downstairs. I can hear people laughing on the screen. Shit. I clench my fist in frustration. The time leap machine is already activated. The discharge phenomenon is starting. The floor begins to shake. Once again, I leap to the past. The world collapses, then reforms. Once again, I feel the odd numbness behind my eyes. The pain at the top of my head is gone. I wipe the sweat off my brow and look around. I can't see Mode Snake's vapor anymore. The air is clear. Kurisu is reading a Western book like usual. Mayuri is playing a handheld game while eating a banana. Daru isn't here. I recall he said he was going out somewhere. I quickly swallow my words.
どうしたの？オカリンもバナナ食べる？
When I wave my hand no, Mayuri tilts her head quizzically, then goes back to her game. I sink into the sofa and close my eyes. Somehow, I resist the urge to scream in frustration. I have to think. I erased our memories with Suzuha. I changed the world line, but it wasn't enough. The divergence meter still reads 0.4%. How do I get that above 1%? Wait, if I try to solve the problem alone, it'll just end the same way. I need to consult Kurisu.
クリス、ちょっと来てくれ。
I lead her out of the lab. We sit on the bench in front of the building. Suzuha's bicycle is still absent.
何なの？私の名前を普通に呼ぶなんて普通じゃないの。
Kurisu frowns at her own words.
変な日本語。
助けてくれ。
これはびっくり。まさかあんたの口からそんな言葉が出るなんて熱でもあるんじゃない？
茶化すな。俺は本気で相談している。
タイムリープをしてきたのね。
I nod.
お前はどこまで知っている？
どこまでって何を？
鈴葉がジョン・タイターだったことは。
え？
Kurisu gives me a blank stare.
その発想はなかったわ。
When we prevented Suzuha from leaving on August 9th, she ended up staying until August 13th. But that outcome was changed by my last email. What happened during those 4 days on this world line?
タイムリープマシンは完成したか？
何言ってんの？昨日私が徹夜して完成させたでしょ？岡部はいつから飛んできたんだ？
今日の夜8時頃だ。
It looks like I'll have to explain everything all over again. I told her about Mayuri's many deaths and about what happened with Suzuha and Moeka. I also gave a summary of what Suzuha told me about the structure of the universe. Kurisu does not appear to doubt my story.
話をまとめると IBN5100 が手元に戻ってくれば勝ちっていうことになる。
Kurisu sums up what I told her.
あくまで予測だけど天音さんの話を逆の視点から考えてみればいい。 IBN5100 を岡部が手に入れてセルにあるデータを消すその瞬間が分岐の臨界点なんだと思う。おそらくその瞬間ダイバージェンスは 1% オーバーに達するはず。
問題は IBN5100 が今はどこにあるかだ。
岡部は一度 IBN5100 を手に入れている。あんたの記憶が妄想じゃなければな。その世界線へもう一度行けることができれば必然的に手元に戻ってくるんじゃない？
なるほど。そうか。IBN5100 はある時を境にラボから忽然と姿を消した。
前にそのことで騒いでたわね。あの時は岡部がついに妄想と現実の区別がつかなくなったかと思って心の中で「オーゴッド」ってつぶやいてた。
アメリカかぶれめ、何がオーゴッドだ。クリスチャンはクリスチャンとでも言いたいのか。
Kurisu looks at me in disdain and as soon as those words leave my lips.
誰がうまいこと言えと言った。
俺も口に出してから後悔した。
This is no time for puns.
それでクリスティーナ、お前はこう言いたいんだな。俺たちが生じさせてしまった世界の歪み、すなわちこれまでに世界線を変動させた全ての D メールを打ち消していけば IBN5100 を俺が柳林神社で見つけた世界線へと戻ることができると。
From what I've experienced so far, I'm confident that the IBN 5100's disappearance from the lab wasn't due to theft. After all, I was sleeping at the lab, and whenever I wasn't around, another labman was. The lab was occupied every hour of the day. It would have been impossible for someone to steal that heavy computer without anyone noticing. It makes more sense to assume that a D-mail caused us to diverge from the world line where I found the IBN 5100 at Yanabayashi Shrine.
あくまで仮説だけど私はあんたの説明だけをもとに判断しているから。もしあんたが事実誤認をしていたり私を騙そうとしていたり妄想を垂れ流していた場合はこの仮説はあっけなく破綻する。
This assistant of mine has no confidence in me at all.
この仮説を盲目的に信じてもらっても困る。保険はいくつかあるとはいえ迂闊な行動をとってもしも罪になってしまったらまゆりを二度と助けられなくなるんだから。
I know that. I'd ask for Souza's opinion too if she were here, but on this world line she traveled to 1975 on the night of August 9th. There's no way I can speak to her now.
どうして IBN5100 が消えたのか。これまでに送った D メールの中のどれが IBN5100 の消えた原因なのか。それを突き止めるのが解を導くための近道ね。
わからないのはマユリの死ぬタイミングがちょうど24時間ずれたことだ。
確かに気になるな。ダイバージェンスが変わったことが関係してるのかな。バタフライエフェクトの可能性がある。それならほんの些細な原因でも結果には大きな誤差が生じる。とにかく慎重な行動が大切。不用意なことはしない方がいい。例えば一番危険なのはあんたが死ぬこと。世界線を越えて記憶を継続できるのはおそらく岡部だけだから。あんたが死んだらまゆりも助けられなくなると思いなさい。絶対に死なないで。
もしかして心配してくれているのか。
は？何それ？誰得？そんなわけないでしょ。勘違いするな。つまり死ぬなって言ったのはあんたが貴重な被験者だからよ。そうなの。世界線云々はともかくあんたのその何度もタイムリープしていながら記憶が継続してる脳ってのは脳科学史を塗り替えるくらい貴重なサンプルであって、 あんたの脳をマッピングして一体何がどうなってるのか確かめたい気分よ。だから引き続き実験をガンガンやってくれると私としても助かるわけ。タイムリープマシンはいわば私の研究の成果でもあるんだから。
落ち着け。
Kurisu turns away with a sour expression. The assistant of mine can be difficult at sometimes. Anyway, I consider her hypothesis. In order to return to the world line where I found the IBN 5100 at Yanabayashi Shrine, we need to cancel all the D-mails we sent so far. The theory is sound. I've got nothing else to go on. I checked the clock. It's 6:42 p.m. Only 1 hour until Moeka's raid. I decide to time leap once more to the afternoon of the 13th, just before the time leap machine is completed.
クリスティーナ、お前の案を試してみる。
そう。
I take Kurisu's hand and grasp it firmly.
お前には何度も助けられているな。いつもすまない。
謝るなバカ。調子狂うでしょ。そもそも前にあんたを助けたことなんて私はちっとも覚えてないのよ。どう責任取ってくれるの？
Why is she getting mad at me? I just don't understand her.
できれば覚えておきたかった。そうすればあんたの情けない姿をネタにいつでもブギャーってできたから。
お前は実に性格が悪いな。
あんたが言うな。
With that, I leap 28 hours into the past. Time leap complete. I'm standing in the lab as usual. My brain feels like it's been pinched. I endure the pain as I check my watch. It's 1:47 p.m. Kurisu's almost done with the time leap machine, and Mayuri's almost done with Lukaku's costume. They should both be done in about 10 minutes. I leave the lab and sit on the bench in front of the Brontube workshop. Let's go over the plan. Cancel all the D-mails that have changed the past so far. Of course, that includes D-mails sent by people other than me. Specifically, I'm only concerned with the D-mails that triggered reading Steiner. We sent several of them as experiments. For example, Operation Erd Stage 2, the Lotto 6 experiment, involved one such D-mail. But the real problem is what other people sent. Mayuri and Kurisu haven't sent any D-mails. Daru sent his past self a strategy to win the Ferris Cup, but reading Steiner didn't activate, so Divergence must not have changed. That leaves 3 D-mails to deal with, those sent by Moeka, Lukaku, and Ferris. The most problematic is the one Ferris sent, which is also the most recent. I have no idea what it said, so I don't know how to cancel it. Ferris' D-mail caused a dramatic change to Akiba. All of the Moe stores disappeared. That's my only hint. I'm the only one who remembers how things were before the change, so I won't get an answer from Ferris, even if I ask her directly. But still, I have to at least try. I should get in touch with her. First, let's try contacting her by phone or mail. Meeting face to face would be best, but May Queen doesn't exist on this world line, meaning I'd have to go to that high-class apartment complex. I should try contacting Ferris first. I decide to call her. The ringtone echoes in my ears. It's not connecting. I stab the in button and open up my mailbox. I write Ferris a mail. Just give it to her straight. I send it. Afterwards, I sit and stare at the screen, waiting. I've already tried sending 3 mails and calling 4 or 5 times, but 30 minutes pass without a single response. Unable to hide my frustration, I storm off towards Ferris' apartment. I arrive at the tall apartment building soaked in sweat. I've been running an awful lot lately. It's made me realize how out of shape I am. I wish I worked out more. This complex has an automatic lock, so I have to call up from the lobby intercom. I enter the number for Ferris' apartment, and a man's calm voice soon replies.
どちら様でしょうか?
Judging by the voice, it's not Ferris' dad, but her butler.
岡部と言います。フェイリーじゃなくてルミホさんにお会いしたいんですが。
残念ながらお嬢様はただいまこちらにはいらっしゃいません。
じゃあ今どこに？
それについてはお答えできません。あなた様がお嬢様にとって好ましくない人物であるという可能性もありますので。
前に一度ここには遊びに来てますよ。
おっしゃる通りでございますが、やはり私からはお嬢様の居場所はお教えできません。お嬢様に直接ご連絡をお願いいたします。
He's obviously trying to end the conversation, so I panic to get to the last word in.
待ってください。フェイリスと大至急連絡を取りたいんですけど、電話してもメールしても繋がらないんですよ。
では、お時間をお改めください。
Frustrated by this new turn of events, my anger threatens to boil over. Damn inflexible geezer. I leave the lobby. May Queen Nyan Nyan doesn't exist on this world line. Ferris isn't responding to my calls or my emails either. Where could she be? Underneath the incandescent heat of the sun, I suddenly get an idea. Daru, if anyone knows where Ferris is, it'll be that stalker of hers.
もしもし、オカリン。
It's awfully noisy on the other end of the phone. But I don't care about that.
誰よ。フェイリスが今どこにいるか心当たりはないか。
フェイリスタン
？1秒でも早く連絡を取りたいのだ。
今すぐは無理じゃね？
場所さえ教えてくれればいい。フェイリスの行きそうな場所ぐらいお前なら完璧に把握しているだろ
う。どこにいるかなら知ってるよ。
どこだ？どこにいる？
UPX の会場。
UPX? I look up. I'm standing right in front of UPX.
会場とは何だ？
今日はライネット AB グラちゃんの決勝戦なわけだが。
ライネット AB グラちゃん？
ライネットアクセスバトラーズグランドチャンピオンシップの略だろう、上皇。日本中のライネッターが参加してる大会の決勝戦だお。そこにフェイリスタンが出場してる。ちなみにフェイリスタンは今年冬のグラちゃんの優勝者でもあるんで、ディフェンディングチャンピオン。これ豆知識な。
決勝戦
で、僕は今まさにそれを会場で観戦中。つうか今まさにフェイリスタンがデュエル中なわけだが。
So that's why.
今から行く。何階だ？
オカリン、チケット持ってんの？
持っていないが、なんとかなるだろ
う。それ無理。警備がめっちゃ厳重だし、テロ予告まがいの書き込みがアットちゃんにあったらしくてさ。きっとオカリンは入れないわな。
それなら外に出てきてくれ。俺も UPX の前にいる。お前のチケットを貸してほしい。
だが断る。4時までには終わるから出待ちしてれば会えんじゃね？
おい、誰
That inflexible bastard. Looks like I don't have a choice. All I can do is wait like Daru suggested. At 4, tons of people spew out of the building. They're mostly parents with children, but there are also men and women in their 20s and 30s. Seems like a wide customer base. Some people are dressed in cosplay, and others are carrying Rhinet goods in paper bags. They're the ones you'd expect to be here. Maybe I should try calling Ferris again. The match should be over. Why won't she pick up? My frustration peaks. I tell myself to calm down, but it doesn't work. One obstacle after another, I'm on the verge of losing it. I pace back and forth as I watch the exiting crowd. I try calling Daru again, but now even he's not answering. Looks like I don't have a choice.
ちょっとすいません。
I approach several men gathered near the UPX entrance. They've got tattered leather jackets and excessive silver accessories. Not the sort of people I usually hang out with.
ライネットチャンピオンのフェイリスさんは今どこにいるか知ってますか？
They suddenly give me dangerous looks.
ライネットチャンピオンのフェイリスさん？聞いたかよお前ら。
The man tosses a grin to the other members of his posse. Snobby, unpleasant laughter resounds. I struggle to suppress my anger.
知っているなら教えてほしいんですが。
Now the man directs his grin towards me.
てめえ、あの元チャンプの仲間か。
Former champ. While I'm puzzling this out, the man suddenly steps right up in my face. Something smashes into my forehead. Stars explode behind my eyes. I fall onto my back. It's hot above my brow, as if a branding iron was pressed to it. But that quickly fades to a dull throbbing. I finally realize that the nutcase headbutted me. What the hell? Why would he do that? Did I do something to this guy? Or is he a Ferris hater? I stagger to my feet. The man stoops to pick up his hat, which fell off when he headbutted me. That's when I see it. Right on top of his head, there's a small space devoid of hair. There's no way I could miss it. A bald spot.
いきなり悪かったな。だが、てめえがいけないんだぜ。俺のダーティーなハートがざわついちまったのさ。あのメス猫を未だにチャンプ呼ばわりする奴がいることにな。いいか、俺の前で二度とフェイリスなんていう脳眼中な女をチャンプと呼ぶな。それが嫌だというなら、ストリートシーンにおいてこの俺、黒の絶対霊どことシドス様に身も心も凍らされる覚悟を決めろ。
What the hell is this guy talking about? He's obviously living in his own stupid world.
俺はシド。数字の4に温度の度でシド。秋葉に降臨した最強のダテワルライネッター。誰もこの高みには近づけさせねえ。知ってるか？ドライアイスは肌をやけどさせるんだぜ。
それはやけどではなく凍傷だ。
何？
When I point out the scientific truth, the man with a bald spot and his lackeys get pissed. This doesn't look good. I don't have time to get into a fight. I decide to stage a tactical retreat. Afterwards, I go to the assembly hall and ask the staff about Ferris. No luck. When I try calling Daru again, he says maybe she went home early, or already, in a bummed out voice. I return to Ferris' apartment building and ring the intercom again. The butler responds once more.
どちら様でしょうか。
岡部と言います。フェイリ、ルミホさんは帰ってますか？
少々お待ちくださいませ。
It sounds like she's home. The intercom goes silent for a while, and then the door's automatic lock opens, allowing me inside the elevator hall.
お部屋までお越しくださいませ。お嬢様がお会いになるそうです。
I give him my thanks and hurry into the elevator. The butler guides me into the bedroom, where Ferris is sitting on the sofa, hugging her knees. She doesn't look up, even when I approach.
フェイリス、やっと会えた。お前に聞きたいことがある。
ふにゃ
She looks exhausted, like all the life has been drained out of her. I've never seen Ferris like this.
一体どうしたんだ？元気がないようだが。
こんなことありえないにゃ。どうしてフェイリスが負けなきゃいけないのにゃ。あいつらの卑怯な邪魔がにゃければ。あいつら寄ってたかってフェイリスに妨害を。絶対に勝つって約束したのに。パパきっとがっかりしてるにゃ。合わせる顔がないにゃ。
What is she saying? No, wait. I think I get it. I recall what happened after Ferris's final match in the Rynet Championship. The leather-clad asshole called her the former champ. I guess that means she lost, and that's why she's depressed. I feel bad for Ferris, but I don't have time to deal with this.
フェイリス、聞いてくれ。
Ferris blinks her eyes repeatedly when I grab her by the shoulders, but her eyes are glazed and empty of light.
お前は以前、俺たちが発明したタイムマシンで D メールを送った。そのことを覚えているか？
はにゃ。
I knew it was useless, but I had to ask. Ferris doesn't remember. In fact, from her perspective, it never happened. How do I explain?
例えば、考えてみてくれ。この空き場にはもともとアニメやゲームなどの萌え系グッズを売るショップがたくさんあった。もし仮にお前がタイムマシンを使ってそんな空き場を今のような電気街にするとしたら、どういう方法を取る？
I know it's really a really cryptic question, but I can't think of a better way.
タイムマシン。
Ferris murmurs with a blank expression on her face.
タイムマシン。
She repeats the same phrase. Ferris's eyes gradually regain their brightness. And then, all at once.
今日ま
She presses up against me.
何を？
She smells good. Ferris's cat ears tickle my nose. I go stiff, not knowing what to do about this sudden turn of events. Ferris looks up at me. She looks so desperate, I feel my heart pound faster.
タイムマシンって本当なのかにゃ。
ああ、事実だ。
Ferris stares at me even more intensely, like she's trying to see inside my soul.
信じるにゃ。
Just when I get the feeling she believed me way too easily, she suddenly starts clutching my head, her head.
思い出しそうにゃ。
え？
フェイリスはタイムマシンを使ったような気がするのにゃ。
本当か？
フェイリスはタイムマシンに乗ってビューンと。
何？お前が使ったのは過去へ送ることのできる D メールなんだが。
そうにゃ。まただんだん思い出してきたにゃ。
Ferris then holds her head and looks at me with tears in her eyes.
頭が痛いにゃ。
これはどういうことだ？
Does Ferris have reading Steiner too? I don't know. I need to find out, but how? Calm down, I need to think. Should I contact Kurisu? Or should I...
今日まフェイリスは
Ferris continues to cling to me, and all I can do is hold her warm, soft, slender body in my arms. I need to make her remember somehow.
頭の中がぐちゃぐちゃになりそうにゃ。
しっかりしろ。俺にできることはなんだ。
勝てれば思い出せるかもにゃ。
何？勝つって何に？
バイラルアタッカーズにゃ。今日の決勝の相手だったにゃ。でも卑怯な妨害行為にあって負けちゃったのにゃ。そのせいでフェイリスは頭の中がぐちゃぐちゃで思い出すものも思い出せないのにゃ。お願いにゃ、今日フェイリスは決勝で勝てさえすれば全部思い出すと思うのにゃ。だからタイムマシンを使わせて。
お前、ちなみにこれは演技じゃないよな。
何のことかにゃ。
Don't tell me she just wants to use the time machine to win her Rainet match. Considering her personality, that's actually pretty likely. After all, this is a girl who twists men around her finger.
ひどいにゃ。
And then Ferris starts crying into my chest.
フェイリスは今日のために一生懸命思い出そうとしてるのに、それを演技だなんて言われて傷ついたにゃ。
いや、すまない。
Tears emerge from the corners of her eyes. I have no idea what to do in this situation. Judging by her tears, I don't think she's lying, but there's really no basis to the theory that she'll remember if she wins the Rainet tournament.
お願いにゃ。
Ferris whispers into my ear.
フェイリスを勝たせてほしいのにゃ。
Immediately afterward, I feel something warm and wet on my earlobe. Ferris brushes her teeth against my ear, sending electricity through my entire body.
は？待て！わかったから！
I quickly pull away from Ferris. That was dangerous. I almost exploded.
わかった、フェイリス。お前の言う通りにする。
本当かにゃ。
ああ、どうしても記憶を取り戻してもらいたいからな。
Ferris tries to throw her arms around me, but I quickly evade. She face dives into the sofa awkwardly.
ふにゃ。なんで避けるにゃ。
いや、お前が慣れ慣れしすぎるのだ。
I'm not good at dealing with Ferris. She's using me here, I'm sure. I'm being tricked, aren't I? I shake my head. Even so, I have no choice but to help her win the tournament. I'll try anything that could possibly yield results. As long as I keep doing that, I'll find a solution eventually. I have to believe
これ
that.
から俺は今日の朝へと飛んでお前に助言を与える。これでお前は決勝に勝てるはずだ。それでいいな。
メールを送るんじゃないのかにゃ。
すでに我がラボでは意識を過去へとタイムリープさせることが可能な装置を開発済みだ。
すごいにゃ。つまり強くてニューゲームってことだにゃ。
そういうことだ。
Don't play along. Whatever you do, don't play along.
だったらそれを使ってフェイリスを今日の朝に飛ばしてくれればバッチリにゃ。
ダメだ。
なんでにゃ。
タイムリープマシンは俺以外の誰にも使わせる気はない。
今日まずるいにゃ。
あれはおいそれと使っていいものじゃない。危険なものなんだ。
It has yet to fail once so far, but my luck might not last forever. Suzuha lost her memory after traveling in a broken time machine. Her time machine was different, of course, but something similar could happen with the time leap machine. Considering the Time Leap machine's low budget and rush schedule, it wouldn't be surprising if it broke somehow. And there's one more thing. I shouldn't allow anyone else to change the past. My goal was to return to the world line where the IBN 5100 with the IBN 5100, then use it to escape from the Alpha Attractor field. The fewer changes made, the better.
過去は俺が責任を持って改変する。俺を信じろ、フェイリス。
わかったにゃ。
I brace my wobbling feet. As my vision recovers, I check the clock. It's 10:38 a.m. The time leap was successful. According to Ferris, she lost the match due to cleverly concealed interference from the opposing team. Ferris told me how to counter that. Her plan...
サングラスと耳栓を決勝前のフェイリスに渡してほしいにゃ。そうすれば妨害なんてへっちゃらで 100% 勝てるにゃ。
I wonder if she's right. No, now's not the time to doubt. Ferris said she would arrive at the assembly hall around 12. I head to UPX, making sure to buy sunglasses and earplugs on the way. There's still half an hour before the tournament begins, but there's already a line outside of UPX. I didn't think there would be many participants since it's already the finals, but it turns out there's another tournament for the general public at the same time. Sorry about that. Just trying to what do I need? There we go. After about 15 minutes, Ferris appears. She lives next door to UPX, so she's got a lot of leeway time-wise. She's got her cat ears and her maid uniform on. It feels strange to see her wearing that uniform despite May Queen not existing on this world line. Ferris's eyes open wide when she sees me.
ここで何してるにゃ？
お前に会いたくて待っていたのだ。
もしかしてそれって愛の告白かにゃ？大事な試合の前にそんな告白されても困るにゃ。
なんでだよ。勘違いするな。そんなわけがあるか。
今日の京馬はノリが悪いにゃ。いつもならもっと言い返してくるはずにゃ。
I don't have time to be hoeing Kyoma now.
決勝前でナーバスなんだからもっと盛り上げてほしいにゃ。
She doesn't look nervous.
いいから聞いてくれ、フェイリス。これはお前が決勝で勝つための重要なことなんだ。
重要？でも京馬はライネットのルールちっとも知らないはずにゃ。
いや、ルールとかそういう問題じゃなくてだな。
じゃあなんなのにゃ。
She peers at me with questioning eyes. I better give her the goods before I screw this up. And speaking of which, let me just check the messages real quick. Okay, we're good. There should be a new mail coming in any line now.
これを受け取ってくれ。
I try handing over the sunglasses and earplugs I bought on the way here. But Ferris pulls back as if on guard.
京馬？なんかキモいにゃ。
How rude!
普通プレゼントならもっと喜ばれるようなもの。
そうじゃない。これは妨害対策なんだよ。
にゃ？
いいか、よく聞け。俺は未来から来た。
知ってるにゃ。
何？
She knows? How? Why?
ちなみにフェイリスは宇宙から来たのにゃ。
Don't forget, this is Ferris Nyan Nyan we're dealing with.
冗談を言ってるわけじゃない。俺は確かに今日の夕方6時から飛んできたんだよ。今日のライネットグラちゃん決勝の結果を俺は知っている。
聞かなく くてもわかるにゃ。フェイリスの圧勝。
いいや、お前は負けた。
にゃお。
Ferris frowns.
だがそれは敵チームの妨害にあったせいだ。だからその妨害からフェイリスを守るためにこうしてサングラスと耳栓を持ってきたわけで。
I desperately try to convince her, but Ferris just hangs her head, making it hard to read her expression.
聞いているのか。
I grab Ferris's slender shoulders. She's shaking.
フェイリス。
うにゃー、今日のにゃんばか。
And then she suddenly explodes.
今日はフェイリスにとっては大事な試合なのによくも負けるとか言ったにゃ。フェイリスをへこませるなんて、さてはバイラルアタッカーズの回し者かにゃ。
いや、だから実力で負けたわけではなく。
聞きたくないに
ゃ。After a swift kick to my shin, Ferris turns her back to me in a huff. Damn you, cat girl. For once in your life, listen to me. Now, I believe we just got important email from Kurisu. Are you seriously considering electronic locks and card keys? Who has that kind of money? You're being ridiculous as usual. You need to face reality for a change. And the line we want to reply to is reality. Alright, I'll tell you the truth, but keep it secret. CERN is after us. I need your help.
待てってば。どうしてもお前に勝ってもらわなければ困るのだ。
だからフェイリスは負けないにゃ。それにそんなキモいメガネなんてかけたくないにゃ。フェイリスは常に可愛いからこそファンのみんなに喜んでもらえてるのにゃ。
Crap, she's getting angry at me now. Fair shakes me off and runs to the participant entrance. I'm not a participant, so she makes it inside. That's the end of it.
話を最後まで聞いてくれ。
Bearing the pain in my shin, I force my way in front of Ferris and stand in her way.
フェイリス、頼む。これにはマユリの命がかかっているんだ。
誰か来てにゃ。助けてにゃ。
Ferris suddenly starts shouting. She grabs the attention of the surrounding participants and spectators. Even staff members are gathering. Crap, I can't talk about time machines or Mayuri's life with this much attention around us. But unless I get Ferris to listen to me, there's no way I can undo her D-mail. What should I do?
ずいぶん余裕かましてるじゃねえか、チャンピオン。
That smug voice. A tall man dressed entirely in black walks up to us with a grin on his face. Whenever he takes a step, all of his silver accessories jingle. He dramatically takes off his sunglasses, revealing the face of that guy who gave me trouble before. If I'm not mistaken, he called himself 4C or Shido, or something like that.
ストリートに舞い降りたライネッター界の黒いクジャク、ケンザオ。俺の名はシド。数字の4に温度の度でシド。バイラルアタッカーズのリーダーをやってる。
バイラルアタッカーズ。
The viral attackers. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. That's right. They're Ferris's opponents this match. They're trying to start a fight now. This is a guy who headbutts people out of nowhere. And he seems to hate Ferris for some reason.
マジな話、がっかりだぜ、チャンピオン。てめえが体勢にこびた格好をしてるだけでも俺の心はざわつくってのによ。そのくせ決勝前にヘボそうな男との汚れた愛に浸ってるとはね。シャムネコを気取ってるてめえの白い毛並みを俺が今日のデュエルで漆黒に染めてやるよ。 そうしろとささやくんだ。ガイアがね。黒猫はディザスターの象徴。俺の黒い輝きはお前という影を消し去り、ライネットのニュージェネレーションを迎える。俺という生きるロックマインドに女どもはもう虜だぜ。
Damn, this guy can talk. Though I have no idea what he's saying. Ferris seems to be thinking the same thing.
なんでみんなフェイリスの邪魔するにゃ。もっと静かに集中させてほしいにゃ。
With that said, she quickly tries to enter the hall, but I grab her hand to detain her.
フェイリス、待てと言っているだろう。
話すにゃ。
頼む、俺の話を聞いてくれ。
おい待て。このライネットの真理に最も近い男を無視してるんじゃねえ。
いや、お前に用はないからこっち見るな。
だと俺をライネット界の黒い貴公子と知って言ってんのか。
ライネット界の黒いクジャクじゃないのか。さっきと言っていることが違うぞ。
黒いクジャクであり黒い貴公子なんだよ。黒、ライネットの象徴だからな。
The promotional posters all have a blue and white motif. Doesn't look like black is the image color to me.
なんだ、黒と言いたいだけか。
バカにしやがって。決勝のデュエル前にここでそのメス猫を黒く染めてやるよ。
Shido approaches with an angry look on his face. But I'm the one who should be angry. Mayuri's life hangs in the balance. Ferris isn't cooperating either. I can't believe this is happening. How can I get this guy to go away? After a moment's consideration, I decide to face him as Hoen Kiyoma.
俺に触れたらどうなるか知ってるか。ドライアイスは肌もやけど。
それはやけどではなく凍傷だ。
な、
フェイリスにちょっかいをかけてくるなと言っている。ポエムならばチラシの裏にでも書いていろ。
I hear giggles from all around.
笑われてるぜ、メス猫の汚れたラマン。
What the hell is a lama?
違うな。笑われているのは貴様だ。10円ハゲの黒いクジャク。
な、今この俺のマインドに新感が走ったぜ。てめえ、俺のアンタッチャブルな黒点をなぜ知っている。誰にも喋ったことはねえのに。
Shido's face turns red.
案ずるな 4°C。 俺は狂気のマッドサイエンティストにしてタイムリーパー、全てを見据える男、ホーイン京馬なのだ。
4°C じゃねえ、シードだ。許さねえ。てめえら絶対に許さねえ。伊達割の名にかけててめえらを俺の庭である黒いヘルに召喚してやるからな。
He puts on his sunglasses and leaves. Consider this payback for the headbutt.
今日も今どうやってシドの弱点を見抜いたのにゃ。誰も知らない情報だったのにゃ。
言っただろう、俺は未来から来たのだと。
ああ、
それより頼むフェイリス、これを受け取ってほしい。とにかく持っているだけでいいんだ。
でもフェイリスが負けるなんてありえないにゃ。
実力ではお前が上だ。だが今話して分かっただろ。奴らは明らかにドキュンどもだ。ライネッターにふさわしくない行動も勝つためなら平気でやってくるぞ。
そこまで言うなら。
Looks like my desperation paid off. Ferris reluctantly accepts the 2 items I present to her. Of course, she doesn't take them out of the bag.
本当に持つだけにゃ。それでいいかにゃ。
ああ、決勝戦で絶対に必要になるから手放すなよ。
Sooner or later, she won't have a choice. The The theme song to Rainet Kakaru plays through the hall, signaling the start of the finals. There's a kind of majesty to the scene. The tension of the crowd breaks as its voltage reaches a climax.
ご来場の皆様お待たせいたしました。まもなくライネットアクセスバトラーズグランドチャンピオンの座を決める決勝戦を開始します。激突するのはこの2組だ。まずは我らが女王、前回大会のディフェンディングチャンピオン、燃えるメイドインキャット、ウェイリースニャンニャン。
Ferris makes her entrance to thunderous cheering. She smiles brightly and waves to the audience. She really is like a queen. I notice she's not wearing the sunglasses I gave her.
対するは今年彗星のごとく現れたダークホースならぬダークピーコック。初参加ながら対戦相手の危険などのトラブルを経て勝ち上がってきた黒の絶対レード、バイラルアタッカード。
The viral attackers consist of Shido and some short guy with the same black leather fetish. They look like a couple of punks straight out of Ikebukuro. I sit in stupefied awe as the excitement around me builds. Daru taps me on the shoulder.
オカリンもフェイリスタンを応援してくれよ。
Oblivious to my anxiety, Daru starts jumping and waving his hands in the air.
フェイリスタン！フェイリス！愛してるよ！萌え萌え！
Cameras flash as everyone tries to get a picture of the cat girl.
みんな今日は頑張るからぜひぜひ応援してにゃー。
The speakers carry her cute, cheerful voice to every corner of the hall. Apparently, they gave microphones to both teams so that they could talk to the audience.
サービスショットにゃ。
Ferris puts on an impish smile and turns to the audience in a sexy pose. Whoa! The entire hall shakes with the audience's roar. Ferris's popularity is overwhelming.
来たこれ！フェイリス！俺だ！結婚してくれ！
Daru has totally lost it. I wonder if Ferris will be alright. Judging from her enthusiasm, it certainly looks like she'll be fine. Once the cheering dies down, I speak to Daru.
なあ、どうしてフェイリスは一人なのにバイラルアタッカーズは二人なんだ。
オカリン、それについても知らないん？
I'm not familiar with the rules of Rainet Access Battlers. I had Daru explain them before the final started, but he only covered the basics.
もともとグラちゃんは2人でタッグを組んで戦ってくんだよ。でもフェイリスタンはデュエルパートナーに見合う人がいないって理由で1人なんだ。2人の方が明らかに有利なんだけどさ、それでも冬のグラちゃんでは優勝しちゃったんだからかっこいいよな。そこにしびれる、憧れる。
バイラルアタッカーズというのはどういうチームなんだ？
あんまり詳しくないけど、かなり攻撃的な戦術を取るチームらしいよ。ただそれ以上にうさんくさい噂をよく聞くんだよね。取り巻きがいっぱいいてさ、いつも群れてるんだ。そいつらを使ってデュエル中に対戦相手への妨害も平気でするって。ここまでグラちゃんで対戦したチームのうち半分ぐらいが途中棄権してきてる。それだけじゃなくて秋葉とか池袋とかによく出没してオタク狩りまでしてるとも言われてるし、とにかくライネッターからはすごく嫌われてるのだぜ。
そんな奴らがなぜ野放しになってる？
そりゃ証拠がないからっしょ。
ライネッターって子供とかオタが多いからさ、あんな黒い連中に脅されたら怖くて何も言えないって。
The viral attackers. Ferris told me that their interference cost her the game. Mail from Kurisu. I can't tell if this is true or not, or just more of your usual BS. Okabe, this is a serious situation. You're turning into the boy who cried wolf, so only tell me the truth from now on, please. Alright, that's all we needed. But as long as she's got the sunglasses and earplugs I gave her, she should be able to win. And if she wins, she might be able to recall the contents of the D-mail she sent. At least, that's what she said. I need Ferris to win. My Yuri's life depends on it. I'm counting on you, Ferris. Ferris rises to the stage, heralded by thunderous cheers. And naturally, on the other side is Shido. They face off across the circuit mat.
2人タッグの場合、どういう戦い方をするんだ？
要するに相談できるんだよ。2人分の考え方が加わることで相手に駒の配置を読みにくくさせるんだよ。
So basically, the partner just plays a support role.
まあ心配ないって。フェイリスタンならあんなドキュン連中一瞬でフルボッコだから。
両者準備はよろしいですね。
The referee gathers Ferris and the two virals for a coin toss to decide who takes the first turn.
それではライネットアクセスバトラーズグランドチャンピオンシップ決勝戦。
Instantly, silence falls on the assembly hall. Everyone holds their breath in anticipation. The referee shouts signals at the start of the game. The room erupts in cheers. First up is Ferris. The huge monitor hanging from the ceiling displays the circuit mat, the thing that looks like a chessboard. The cards glitter and sparkle in the stage lights. All cards on the board are face down, but each player is allowed to peek at his or her own cards. The cameras are oriented in a way that the audience can't see what cards they have. According to Daru, Rhinet Axis Battlers is a game of psychological warfare. It's all about figuring out where your opponent has placed his cards. Each player starts with 4 link cards and 4 virus cards, for a total of 8 cards face down on the board. The victory conditions are a little complex, but in short, you win if you take 4 of your opponent's link cards, or if you make your opponent take 4 of your virus cards. The game starts with each player trying to figure out how the other has placed his or her cards. Knowing your opponent's layout lets you shift the game to your advantage. That's why it's important to be careful what moves you make, whether you're attacking or defending. Your duel partner's there to make it harder for your opponent to read your thoughts. I watched the duel between Ferris and the viral attackers unfolds before my eyes. Every time a link card or virus card is revealed, waves of excitement ripple through the audience. I'm starting to understand just how amazing Ferris must be to become champion all by herself. The audience is on the edge of their seats. As best as I can tell, it looks like the viral attackers are, true to their name, on the attack.
フェイリスはどんな作戦で行く気なんだろうか。
フェイリスタンはスロースターターっつうか、前半は相手のカードを見極めることに重点を置くから結構慎重なんだ。その代わり終盤になるといつも大逆転しちゃってるのさ。今回もそういう作戦で行くんじゃね？
But contrary to Daru's expectations, Ferris charges into enemy territory with a card equipped with a skill called Line Boost. Undaunted, the virals meet her attack head-on, countering with their own Line Boost equipped card. Oddly enough, Ferris makes the first move. She waits for the virals to overextend themselves, then snatches one of their cards using her Line Boost equipped card.
さあ、何が出るか。
We won't know if the card she took was a link card or a virus card until she opens it. The card Ferris snatched is...
どうした？
よりによってウイルスカードを取っちゃったよ。フェイリスタンにしては珍しく最初から攻めてるな。決勝で作戦を変えてくるなんてバイラルを相当警戒してるのかも。
どうやらチャンプのメス猫はこの俺黒きクジャクのヘビーロックな翼に怯えちまってるらしい。焦りが見えるぜ。臆病なメス猫がブルブル震えているのが俺の打天使の瞳にはっきりと映っているぜ。作戦を変えてきたように見えるがこれはフェイクだ。間違いないと囁くのさ。俺のダテワルハートだな。メス猫のことは研究し尽くしているぜ。最初から攻め込むようなことはしねえ。考えている以上に慎重だ。それが分かってる俺のマインドには何ら衝撃はねえ。今こうして孤独に攻め込んできているてめえのカードは間違いなくウイルスカード。俺に取られたら逆にラッキーと考えているだろう。この黒の貴公子に感じたレッドアラームは野生の本能を呼び覚ます。だから急いで作戦を変更し俺たちの苦労を言うわけか。だが遅かったな。そんなエレガントさのかけらもねえ小細工じゃ俺たちの苦労は染まらねえ。なぜならバイラルアタッカーズ黒の正義、ライネットに下克上を起こす男たち、この浮ついたサンクチュアリへの逆襲。
それにしてもあいつはよく喋るな。
And I still have no idea what he's saying.
バイラルうぜえ。
Ferris was radiant when she greeted the audience, but now her cheer and luster have evaporated in the face of Shido's taunts.
でもああやって相手にプレッシャーを与えていくのもライネットじゃ結構重要なんだよね。いかに相手を動揺させるかっつうの。そこから相手のカードの配置も読めるわけで。
意外と殺伐としたゲームなのか。
実はライネットって子供より大人に人気あるんだお。アニメだってさ、絵柄は子供向けなんだけどストーリーは結構ハード路線なのだぜ。そしてキラリちゃんは超エロい。
Like I care, perv. Only 3 minutes have passed since the start of the duel, and Ferris is already frowning. She's also fidgeting in her seat, as if there's something bothering her.
わっ、レーザー光線だ。
え、なんぞ？
フェイリスの目のあたりを見ろ。赤い光線が。
It appears in short intervals, so it's difficult to spot, but there's definitely a laser shining in Ferris's eyes.
マジで？
Daru stares at her eyes for a few seconds, then shakes his head.
ダメだ、わかんねえ。でももしオカリンが見たのが本当だったら客席のどこかにいる奴らの妨害行為だお。バイラル許せん。
レフェリーはなぜやめさせないんだ。
レフェリーが見てないタイミングを見計らってるのかも。
The audience is huge. It's impossible to tell where the beam is coming from. There could be multiple lasers for all I know. Now I get it. This is why Ferris asked me to bring her sunglasses before I time leaped. Put on this damn sunglasses, Ferris. Alas, my telepathic message doesn't reach her. I clench my teeth and stand up.
オカリン、どこ行くんだよ。
バイラルの手下どもを探す。妨害行為をやめさせるんだ。
これだけ人がいるんじゃ見つかりっこなくね。
I ignore Daru and begin wading through the sea of spectators in search of my target. Meanwhile, the game is still proceeding. Ferris takes the card she used for her first attack, and instead of sending it into enemy territory for another attack, pulls it back to fortify her defenses. The Virals respond by unleashing a massive assault on her line. They equip a card with Line Boost, which allows it to move twice. Move it twice, and then unequip it. Then they equip Line Boost to another card and move that. It looks like their strategy is to attack in waves. They even seem willing to make sacrifices to a certain extent. And of course, the virals are most likely attacking with a mix of both link cards and virus cards. In order to survive the onslaught, Ferris is forced to capture some of their cards in retaliation, but each virus card she's tricked into taking puts her at even more of a disadvantage. Ferris looks very unsettled by Shido's unpleasant smile. The laser attacks must be getting to her as well. And finally, she makes a careless move that truly seems desperate. Disbelief spreads through the hall.
おいおいファッキンキャットはどうやら俺のダテ割るカリスマオーラにビビってクールなハートを忘れてるみてえだな。まさかチャンピオンが素人みてえな手に出るとはな。
Amateurish. I was too busy searching for the viral underlings in the audience to pay attention to the match, but this new turn of events causes me to look up to the monitor. Ferris has moved one of her pieces to the other side of the board, the entrance to the viral attacker's server. But the virals must have used their virus checker card, because Ferris's card is face up. It's a virus card. Every card you send into enemy server is added to your total. Normally you try to get link cards though, as that brings you closer to victory. However, you're not required to reveal any cards you successfully send into your enemy's server. So although it hurts your point total, you technically can send virus cards into your enemy server. But for some strange reason, Ferris is trying to send a revealed virus card into her enemy server. Even if it gets through, she won't be fooling anyone. Moreover, Ferris has already taken 3 virus cards, one more and she'll lose, so she can't send that card through even if she wants to. So what exactly was she trying to accomplish? Is she really that distracted by the laser beam?
あえてここでこのダテ割るストーリーテラーシードが漆黒の宣言をさせてもらうぜ。メス猫、てめえは数分後には元チャンピオンへと堕落する。
Someone in the audience echoes Shido's vulgar laughter, so that's where his underlings are. I push my way through the audience in the direction of the laughter. The rest of the audience starts booing. I guess most Rynetters really do hate the virals, but Ferris herself doesn't respond to Shido's taunts. She just bites her lip and closes her eyes. Come on, just put on the sunglasses. This cute things only policy of hers is going to cost her the match. Or maybe it's impossible to prevent Ferris from losing. Maybe convergence will bring about the same result, just as my Yuri is doomed to die no matter what I change. The audience gasps. The virals have snatched a link card from Ferris. Now they have a total of 2 link cards. I can feel it. Ferris is losing. But just then I catch sight of a few guys dressed in all black. One of them is surreptitiously aiming a pin-shaped object at the stage. It's him. I grab his wrist.
なんだてめえは。そこまでだ。フェイルスの妨害はさせない。この動くな。動けば撃つ。
I thrust something into his side. It's feature gadget number 1, the bit particle gun. I remembered how this bluff worked with Moeka on a previous world line, so I brought it just in case. The man freezes. I guess he didn't expect me to be held at gunpoint at a children's card game event. Taking advantage of his surprise, I snatch the laser pointer out of his hand, then disappear back into the crowd. The punk starts shouting, but gives up when he can't find me. Good, that takes care of the laser. Now Ferris can focus on the game. A scream goes up from the audience. Shido has snatched another one of Ferris's link cards. That's the 3rd one. The virals need just 1 more to win.
弱すぎるぜメス猫。そんな体勢にこびた格好をしているから悪いんだぜ。そういうヘドが出そうな格好はてめえの家の鏡の前限定でやってな。てめえのファンはみんなてめえとやりたいだけのキモいオタク野郎ばかりだ。そんな連中から応援してもらって嬉しいのか？
Ferris still doesn't respond. She hasn't said a word since the match started. But I got rid of the interference, so Ferris should come up with a reversal any second now. I stare at her, praying for a miracle. And when I do, Ferris once again turns her face away, as if trying to avoid something.
何
Is it another laser?
チャンピオン、てめえは目が命らしいな。なんでも相手の心理を読み取れるっていう伊達悪的にも卑怯としか思えねえ反則的な力があるらしいじゃねえか。
What? She does?
つまりてめえは人間じゃねえのさ、醜い天使。てめえと話したやつは心を覗かれちまうからな。みんな気をつけろ、近づくんじゃねえ。でないとこのメス猫にどんな秘密も握られちまうぞ。そうしたらあとはその秘密によって延々と脅されるんだ。金をよこせ、それともライネットの勝負で負けろ。てめえの要求は何だ。
The audience begins to murmur. If Ferris does have that kind of power, then it's no wonder she's good at Rainet. My Chunibyo imagination starts to run wild, but I try my best to keep it suppressed. If Ferris really can see through lies, it would explain why she hated the laser beam attacks so much. It would also explain why her moves made so little sense this match.
フェイリス
チェンジディレクトリ。
あ？今なんて言った？
チェンジディレクトリ使うんや。
Change Directory is a special type of card called a terminal card. Once per game, it allows you to switch the placement of 2 of your own pieces. Of course, you may also pretend to switch them. Additionally, if either one of the 2 cards was exposed by Virus Checker, it gets flipped back face down. I get it. With Change Directory, she can switch out that virus card she places near the enemy server. And just as expected, Ferris exchanges the virus card with a card that Shido has surrounded with his cards. Or maybe she just pretended to. Either way, nobody knows which card is the link card and which is the virus card. Nobody except Ferris, that is. A pretty interesting ploy. But will it work? The viral attackers whisper to each other. Once they've finished, Shido returns to the circuit mat with a shit-eating grin on his face.
俺の金銭にインパクトをもたらすこともね、つまんねえ手だぜ。それが大逆転の秘策だったのか？だが、俺は黒のクジャク。あらゆる女を虜にするライネッター界の伊達割るニュージェネレーション。俺のクールなブラックブレインはそれぐらいお見通しなのさ。というよりも完全にてめえのミスだ、チャンピオン。
Without a moment's hesitation, Shido captures the piece Ferris placed next to his server.
俺のウィルスカード累計はまだ2枚。もう1枚ウィルスカードを取ったとしても、この漆黒の翼がもがれることはねえ。だがてめえはあと1枚リンクカードを取られたら The End of Grand Cross だ。そしててめえの陣地で盾となって守りを固めているそのカード、そいつは序盤ラインブーストを装備させて俺に取られるのを覚悟で突撃してきたカード。最初に言ったが臆病な子猫ちゃんが序盤に孤独なリンクカードをさまよわせるなんてありえねえ。つまりちゃん伊達丸的に考えればてめえが持ってるリンクカードは今交換したカードの方ってことになるのさ。確かめるまでもなくすでにこの黒のクジャクのセクシャルな瞳で俺のエレガントな勝利とてめえのクレイジーなカードの中身が見えている。交換したうち1枚がウィルスで1枚がリンク。それなら両方取ったって勝つのは俺たち黒の貴公子なんだよ。
Wait, is that right? If the card Shido takes now is a link card, then he wins. But even if it's a virus card, it'll still be match point. and then he'll know which card to take for sure. It's going to end without Ferris demonstrating any of her power.
カードオープン
And the card displayed on the monitor is...
ウイルスカードだ
Is it over? The virals have taken 3 link cards and 3 virus cards. Match point. But Shido's right. That doesn't even matter. Ferris only has 2 cards left. And Shido already knows which is the link card and which is the virus card. Ferris's link card is surrounded by the virals cards. There's nowhere to run. Does this mean Ferris is going to lose? No way. There's gotta be some advice I can give her. I can't think of anything.
世界はこのライネット世紀末に黒く染まる
Shido poses as if in ecstasy, with both hands stretched wide and his chin cocked up. His attitude disgusts me. I clench my fists. It looks like I'll have no choice but to time leap again and force Ferris to wear the sunglasses.
黒の目視録は現実になったメス猫チャンプは今元チャンプへと打点し俺たちバイラルアタッカーズの最高に壮絶で最高にセクシーなニュージェネレーションシーンが開幕を
何勘違いしてるのにゃ。
あ
この勝負はまだ終了してないのにゃ。
Ferris is back to her usual speech patterns. She's even got a fearless smile on her face. That's not the look of a Rhinetter facing certain defeat. And then Ferris pulls something out of her ears. Wait, earplugs? Those are the ones I gave her this morning. She wore the earplugs, but not the sunglasses. Why? To catch the opponent unprepared?
何ドリーミーなこと言ってんだすでに勝負は決した無駄なあがきだ
あなたが今取ったフェイリスのカード、よく確かめたらどうにゃ。
まさか
No way. The card he took wasn't a link card?
そんなはずはねえ伊達丸的にありえねえそんなバカなことをするはずがねえんだよチェンジディレクトリでウイルスカードとウイルスカードをあえて交換するように見せかけるなんて無駄なことはあの不利な状況でできるはずが
いいからそのカードを早くめくってみるにゃ。
Shido slowly flips over the card he took from Ferris. The entire audience waits for the card to be revealed. And then, displayed on the monitor...
なんとリンクカードだと思われていたそのカードは
ウイルスカード
大逆転だ
She did it. She really turned defeat into victory. It's like she knew exactly what was going to happen. She was in control of the battle all along. The audience goes wild. The cheers shake the hall.
Winner! Ladies! Nyam! Nyam! 見事大会2連覇 Congratulations!
As the hall rocks with the jubilation of the crowd, Daru and I clasp hands and share in the excitement of Ferris's victory. With the tournament over, I wait for Ferris outside the hall. I sent Daru home already. I'll have to tell Ferris about my Yuri soon, and I don't want him to hear it. Suddenly, Ferris runs up to me, paying no heed to the curious stares of the crowd. She's still in her maid clothes, and she's carrying 2 bouquets of flowers, which she received from her adoring fans.
優勝おめでとうフェイリ
Ferris jumps at me before I can finish. She jumps into my arms, embracing me, and there's a warm feeling against my cheek. A kiss? Was that a kiss?
今日のお礼だにゃ。
Ferris smiles innocently. It's like her entire body is glowing with pure joy.
いやこんな形でお礼をしてもらうのはちょっと困る
なんだにゃ。キスで足りないって言うなら デートしてほしいってことかにゃ。もう京馬は欲張りだにゃ。でもフェイリス的にはそう言われるのも嫌じゃないにゃ。
Ferris puts on an impish smile.
俺の渡した耳栓は役に立ったようで何よりだ。だから離れろ、暑苦しい。
I forcefully pry Ferris's body off me. Everyone is staring at us.
京馬、疑っちゃってごめんにゃ。最初から京馬のこと信じてればあんなに苦戦することもなかったのにゃ。
Ferris bashfully paws at her head. I take that paw of hers and leave the scene. We get to the overpass and finally lose sight of all the tournament spectators.
フェイリス、これで俺の言うことに耳を傾けてくれるな。
にゃ。
お前に渡したサングラスと耳栓は何も俺が考えたわけじゃない。
そうなのにゃ。じゃあ誰が。
お前自身だ。
Ferris looks at me in confusion.
正確に言うと2時間後のお前だ。最初お前はバイラルアタッカーズに卑怯な手を使われて負けたんだ。そこでお前は俺にタイムマシンを使って相手の妨害を阻止してくれと頼んできた。
タイムマシン。
これはいわば契約だ。お前は本来忘れているはずの D メールを使って過去を改変したことについて思い出しそうになっていた。ライネットの大会に勝てさえすればそれを思い出せるとそう言った。
にゃにゃ。
どうだ、思い出したか。思い出したと言ってくれ。これは俺にとって重要なことなのだ。
Ferris stares into my eyes as if she's looking for something. Then she puts a finger against her lips in thought. Finally, she smiles.
多分それはフェイリスの嘘じゃないかにゃ。
は？
その時のフェイリスはバイラルに負けて落ち込んでたんじゃないかにゃ。だからタイムマシンの話を聞いたらそれを使ってでもなんとか勝ちたいと思うのにゃ。でないとパパに合わせる顔がないからにゃ。だからきっと思い出すとかなんとかは京馬に話を合わせただけのような気がするにゃ。きっとフェイリスならそうする
にゃ。なんてことだ。
Damn, I was a fool to trust this cat girl. I should have expected this from how she normally acts. I breathe a deep sigh and lean on the overpass's guardrail. So in the end, all that work was for nothing. I still need to fix the warp timeline, but I don't know the content of Ferris's D-mail. Ferris forgot it ever happened, and it isn't in her send history. What should I do?
京馬。
And suddenly, Ferris whispers into my ear.
フェイリスの目を見るにゃ。
何？
いいから目を見てにゃ。
Ferris's face is right beside mine. Her breath tickles my ear. We're awfully close. Does she plan to kiss me on the lips this time? But her expression is uncharacteristically serious, so I gulp and do as I'm told. I turn to Ferris and stare down into her eyes. Ferris looks up at me too. If an outsider were to see us, they'd think we were a couple lost in our own world. This is the closest I've ever been to Ferris, and I'm captivated by the beauty of her features. Wow, her eyelashes are really long.
京馬、緊張してるにゃ。
今は頭の中でフェルマーの最終定理を計算中だ。
つまり緊張してるのにゃ。実はフェイリスは一つだけ魔法が使えるにゃ。
魔法だと？それってまさか。
京馬にだけ特別に教えると、実はフェイリスは他人の心理を読み取ることができるのにゃ。スタンド名はチェシャーブレイク。どうにゃ？ すごいね。
俺にだけ特別ってさっきバイラルにばらされていたではないか。
まさか奴らにこの秘密を知られるとは思わなかったにゃ。
I won't deny the existence of supernatural powers. After all, I have one of my own called a reading Steiner.
ちっちゃい頃からパパの交渉相手の顔を盗み見るうちに、相手が何を考えているのか読めるようになったのにゃ。どっちかっていうと直感とか勘に近いにゃ。目の動きとか表情とか仕草で、あ、この人は今嘘を言ったってわかるにゃ。
もしかしてお前その能力をライネットの試合にも使っていたのか。
そうにゃ。フェイリスはエンターテイナーだにゃ。いつもわざとピンチになってそこから劇的大逆転勝利を決めるスタイルなのにゃ。それにサングラスをつけると相手の考えを読みにくくなるのにゃ。
Is that why she didn't put them on?
この力のおかげで今朝京馬が嘘をついていないことも分かったのにゃ。
最初はちっとも相手をしてくれなかったではないか。
それは気が立ってただけにゃ。
It feels like she's tricking me again.
で、今の京馬も嘘はついてないのにゃ。フェイリスはその D メールっていうのを使って過去を変えたわけだにゃ。そのことは信じるにゃ。できれば京馬のためにフェイリスも思い出してあげたいけど、ごめんにゃ。思い出せないにゃ。
そうか。
We've reached an impasse. I have no choice but to look for some other way. I suddenly feel intense stares on us. I realize that we're surrounded by people. And are they jealous Ferris fans who think I'm her boyfriend? I shudder at the thought, but I think that's the case. Then who are they? Oika's rounders?
よ
A man clad in black steps forward. Oh, it's the bald spot guy again. What does he want now? I realize that the men surrounding us are all dressed like Shido. So are all of these guys viral attackers' underlings? Shido's gaudy white teeth shine.
チャンピオンに言いたいことがある。ガイアが俺に物言いをつけろと囁くのさ。
物言い？
このメス猫がよ、さっきの相手の心を読めるって力、一体どんなイカサマを使ってやがるんだ。
イカサマなどのはずがない。貴様らこそ姑息な真似をしていたではないか。
フェイリスはあなたたちみたいな卑怯なことはしないにゃ。
だとてめえ、この黒の貴公子である俺は伊達悪界の神に誓ってイカサマなんかしねえ。それ以外の方法はどうかわかんねえけどな。いいか、汚れた白きシャム猫、俺は負けを認めねえ。最後のチェンジディレクトリだってイカサマだ。
証拠がないのに適当なことを。
知らねえと思うから教えてやるぜ。この俺が黒といえば黒、それがライネットの真理なのさ。
These guys came here to make completely false accusations. Doesn't look like they'll take no for an answer. And they've surrounded us so we can't escape.
ところでてめえの父親は秋葉原界隈じゃ知らねえ者はいないほどの男なんだってな。で、ライネット AB グラちゃんはそのコネを使ってスタッフ全員がフェイリスを勝たせるように動いている。ライネッターの間じゃそういう噂もあるんだぜ。大した悪党だな。てめえはちっとも伊達悪じゃねえ。白きシャム猫でもねえ。泥水の中を這い回る声太った豚さ。
The crowd grows louder. Beyond the wall of viral henchmen, there are some homebound Rynet spectators watching from a distance. The virals start jeering loudly.
マジかよ。あまりにもうまくいきすぎだとはうすうす思っていたけど、つまりやらせ、出来レースだったってことかよ。
最低だよな、あの猫女。
フェイリスってそういう人間だったんだな。汚い、実に汚い。
というわけでよ、チャンピオン。いや、偽チャンピオンのフェイリス。ここで土下座してくれよ。この黒き明星である俺、シドの前で、額を地面にこすりつけて許しをこいな。そして王座を返還しやがれ。そこまでしたらやらせ行為については明星に誓って許してやるよ。
そうだそうだ、優勝を辞退しろ。てか二度とライネットアクセスバトラーズに関わるな。ライネッターを引退しろブス。
Cheers fly from the surrounding virals. None of the onlookers approach. I guess they don't want to get involved. What a farce. How long do we have to listen to this?
行くぞ、フェイリス。
I grab Ferris's wrist and force our way through the surrounding virals. As we run from the place, I look back and see
待ちやがれ。
Shido and his group are chasing after us. All we can do is run. So this is a call from Daru, which I don't actually have to answer, and in fact, doing so I believe prolongs the chapter needlessly. Phone call? Now? There's no way I can pick up now. I ignore the call and run even faster.
今日まだあいつら追ってくるにゃ。
Keep running, just keep running. While gasping for oxygen, I pull Ferris by the hand and run faster. We zigzag through the streets of Akaba until we loop back to UPX. Ferris's home is right next door. We should have gone there first. My lungs are on fire. My legs are aching.
今日まあれ見るにゃ。
Ferris tugs at my sleeve, stopping me. I look at where she's pointing, and there I see several unsavory looking young men clad in black leather loitering near the apartment building's entrance. Damn, they got here first.
これじゃ中に入るのは無理そうにゃ。
とにかく離れよう。
We try to cut through Yodobashi and head to Showadori, but get caught en route.
いやがったぞ。メーリングリストで情報を流せ。
Damn, how many of them are there? All we can do is turn back. We won't make any progress if we keep running like this. We need to find somewhere we can rest. The lab. We can manage something if we escape there. We need to get there somehow. There are virals loitering around the lab. There's no way we can get past them. We end up seeking refuge in the ramen shop behind the lab. The ramen shop behind the lab. On another world line, this was Mei Queen Nyan, where Ferris and Mayuri worked as maids.
どうしてこんなところで立ち止まるにゃ。早く逃げなきゃ。
Mei Queen's second floor now seems to be the storehouse for the ramen shop downstairs. Actually, that might be the perfect place to hide. I take Ferris's hand and run up the stairs. In the empty room are piles of what seem to be bags of flour. Ferris and I hide behind one such pile. I just hope nobody saw us come in.
とにかくここで奴らが諦めるのを待とう。
I take out my phone and open the compose mail screen. I send Daru an SOS. Ferris and I are hiding above a ramen taseboru. It's mostly empty with some sacks of wheat flour. Nothing that looks useful as a weapon, and nothing big enough to hide behind. The viral attackers are chasing us, and I don't think they can be reasoned with. Normally I'd have no trouble taking on all of them, but I can't use my full strength with Ferris nearby. Call us a taxi pronto. I send the email. It's hot as hell in here. The running has made me thirsty.
ここにメイクインがあれば冷房も効いていて飲み物も出してもらえるのにな。
にゃ？
いや。
I just said the first thing that came to mind. Ferris looks at me strangely.
なんで京馬はここに開く予定だったメイド喫茶の名前を知ってるにゃ？でもそっか、ホームページに少しの間だけオープン告知とメイドさん募集要項を載せたことあったにゃ。京馬、それを見たのかにゃ？
開く予定だったのか。
フェイリスが企画して会議にも通してほとんど決まりかけてた話なのにゃ。でも最終的にパパにダメって言われて企画がなくなっちゃったにゃ。はあ、パパもとんだわからずやだにゃ。フェイリスに店を任せてくれてれば、はにゃーんなコスチュームとキュンキューンなメイドさんたちを集めて日本一のメイド喫茶になってたのにゃ。中野や池袋のお客さんを秋葉に引っ張ってこられたのに惜しいことをしたのにゃ。
The Akihabara I know catered to fans of games, anime, and moe culture. The current Akihabara is still the electric town of old. This used to be the maid cafe Mei Queen Nyan Nyan, but now it's a ramen shop. And if I remember correctly, Ferris wasn't this attached to Rynet Axis battlers on the previous world line.
フェイリス。いや、秋葉ルミホ。
はにゃ？
お前は秋葉の後継ぎ娘で秋葉原の都市開発計画の会議なんかにも出ているんだよな。
にゃ、出てないにゃ。
出てない？だって前にそう言って。
Did she say that before the world line changed?
会議にはパパが出てるにゃ。なのになんでフェイリスが出なきゃいけないのにゃ。
逆になんでお前は会議に出ていたんだ？
だから出てないって言ってるにゃ。
That's right. It makes no sense for a high school girl to participate in development conferences, much less be the mastermind behind the moeification of Akiba. Moe shops began to spring up around 2002, didn't they? Back then, Ferris was still 9 years old. Could this be a clue to the contents of Ferris's D-mail?
フェイリスのパパさんはレトロ PC の愛好家なんだよな。
その通りにゃ。あ、そういえばまだ IBN5100 は見つけてないにゃ。
ちなみにパパさんがレトロ PC を手放すようなことってあるのか？
On another world line, Ferris's dad donated the IBN 5100 to Yanabayashi Shrine. Or was it Ferris who did that?
それはないにゃ。パパは自分が集めた PC はすべて愛してるにゃ。それを手放すなんてとんでもないのにゃ。
Then why did he donate the IBN 5100? Small typo there.
フェイリスはレトロ PC は持っていないのか？
パパの趣味はさっぱりにゃ。フェイリスはコスプレとかアニメとか可愛いものが好きなのにゃ。
The reason the moe shops disappeared was because Ferris didn't participate in the city's development conferences. I guess that's what the D-mail was about.
もし仮にお前が都市開発計画に子供の頃からずっと参加していたとして。
そうしたら秋葉の町に萌えショップをたくさん誘致しようと思ってるにゃ。コミマを見ればわかる通りオタクパワーはすごいのにゃ。 きっと秋葉は今以上に人がたくさん訪れるはずにゃ。
それはいいとして、都市開発計画にずっと参加していたお前がもしもう参加したくないと思ったとして、それを過去の自分にどうやってやめさせると思う？
それは何の心理テストにゃ？
単なる例え話だ。
Ferris ponders this for a while.
劇的なのがいいにゃ。
何？
ドラマみたいな展開にゃ。フェイリスはそういうのは結構信じちゃうタイプにゃ。これはきっとパパからの遺伝だと思うにゃ。
Really?
だから例えばフェイリスが誘拐されるとか。
Suddenly, Ferris falls silent. It's a dark room. I can't read her expression.
誘拐？
フェイリス？
What's wrong? Ferris suddenly clutches her head.
頭痛いにゃ。ねえ京馬、フェイリスはこの倉庫に来てから変な気分なのにゃ。小さい頃に一度来たことあるだけなのに、すごく見慣れてる景色に思えてくるにゃ。ここいつも歩き回ってたような感覚があるにゃ。
What does this mean? Is she messing with me again? No, this feels too real. Her face lights up, and then she grabs my arm.
思い出したにゃ。
何を？
思い出したにゃ。
The force of her declaration stifles my response.
メイクインにゃんにゃ。京馬もダルニャンは常連さんだったにゃ。それにマユシーは一緒に働いてたにゃ。
本当に思い出したのか？
Ferris nods.
京馬たちがお店でタイムマシンのお話ししてたことも、 IBN5100 を探す交換条件としてタイムマシンを使いたいってお願いしたことも、あとは時間を川の流れに例えるのおかしいって京馬とダルニャンを論破したこととか、ラボメンになるために血の盟約を結んだこととか。
I'd almost forgotten those things myself.
D メールは？ D メールの内容は思い出したのか？
Ferris lets out a sigh. Her smile suddenly disappears. Don't tell me that's all she remembers. Or was she tricking me again?
思い出したけど、これは取り消さなきゃいけないって京馬言ったかにゃ。
そうだ。フェイリスの D メールによって改変された過去を元に戻してやらないと。
ダメにゃ。
Ferris shakes her head violently and presses her body against me again. We're alone in this dim storehouse. I can feel her hot breath against my cheek. There's no one here to see us. We're safe. I feel myself getting excited by her proximity. No, I need to keep my cool.
元に戻すなんてできないにゃ。
聞いてくれ、フェイリス。これにはマユリの命がかかってるんだ。
マユシーの？
世界線のズレを元に戻して、俺が IBN5100 を手に入れないとマユリが死ぬ。バカみたいに聞こえるかもしれないけど、それが事実なんだ。
Another small typo.
だから頼む。以前送った D メールを取り消すためにもう一度 D メールを。
フェイリスが D メールで叶えた願いは。
Ferris cuts in as if to silence me. Her eyes are wet, reflecting the dim light.
フェイリスが叶えたのは10年前に死んだパパを生き返らせることにゃ。
What?
もっと簡単に言うと、パパが死んだ過去を死なないように変えたのにゃ。
You mean that kind-looking man, her father, died 10 years ago? That's consistent with everything now that I think about it. Ferris really has remembered her D-mail. Now that I know the result, all I have to do is send the cancellation D-mail. But it's not so simple. I need to cancel the D-mail that prevented her father's death 10 years ago. Isn't that the same as killing him again? I hear the door open and quickly cover Ferris's mouth with my hand.
本当にこんなところにフェイリスが隠れてるのか？
それらしい二人組が入ってくのが見えたんだよ。
Crap. Someone saw us? We need to do something. If they call their friends, we're done for. Alright, so we got a call here. Let's answer it.
どこだ？
やっぱここにいたな、フェイリス。
もしもし。
岡部、聞こえる？タクシーは呼んだけど、もうちょっとだけ時間がかかる。
Kurisu.
追っ手にバレた。目の前にいる。
おい、出てこい！隠れても無駄だぞ、俺！
そう。それなら、脱出方法をレクチャーする。場所はさっきのところから移動してないんだよな。
The men are approaching our hiding spot, but because the room is dark, it seems they can't tell where we are. I listen carefully to Kurisu's voice.
その部屋にある小麦粉をばらまいて脱出しろ。OK?
Scatter the flour?
あとは照明をスイッチオン。
Now I get it.
了解した。オーバー。
Then I see the light reflect off of something. One of the men has a butterfly knife. He opens the blade with a flourish. I quickly rip open a nearby wheat flour sack and toss its contents into the air. The scattered white powder shines in the sunlight through the windows.
うわ、なんだこれ！なんも見えねえ。
Slipping past the disoriented men, I carry Ferris towards the exit. Right next to the exit, I see the light switch. I push Ferris out first, then flip the switch right before shutting the door. Right as we get out, a sound like firecrackers resounds from the other side of the door. A dust explosion. I've seen this same trick used by guys like McDiver and Master Cheaton. That should distract them long enough for us to escape. Ferris coughs, shaking wheat flour off of her clothes and hair. But there's no time to spare. The taxi still isn't here. But it's not like we can wait for it. We need to leave here now. However...
そうはいかねえぞ！取り囲んじまえ！
Crap. We were headed for the lab, but got ambushed. Soon, Ferris and I are surrounded by men with the fires of hatred burning in their eyes.
いや、もう逃げられないぜ。
The crowd parts down the middle, and Shido steps forward wearing a hat.
一つ教えてやる。てめえらは俺のヤバすぎる黒のオーラの前から逃れられねえ。
I shield Ferris with my body. Shido cracks his knuckles and smiles.
俺はいつだって体制に逆らってきた。今回も俺の伊達悪ストーリーは完全勝利で終わるのさ。
よせ。この俺に手を出す。
The only thing I can do is to stop faltering is to go into Hoen Kiyoma mode.
このままだと俺の右腕が暴走を。
シーンの最前線に立つのは常に一人。その一人とは黒い羽を羽ばたかせたクジャク。
沈まれ、俺の右腕。ダメだ、封印が解かれてしまう。お前たち早く逃げろ。でないと本当に命を落とすぞ。
クレイジーな舞でてめえをエレガントに沈めてやるぜ。 漆黒に選ばれるのはこの俺だ。
ダメだ、右手がやめてくれ。俺はもう殺したくないんだ。
ってこいつ一体何なんだ。
Something strikes the top of my head. One of the virals threw a can at me.
シード騙されんな。そいつは典型的な中二病なだけだ。
いやお前らが言うな。
構わねえから叩っちまおうぜ。
そこまで言うなら覚悟しろ。俺は右腕の封印を。
Before I can finish, Shido kicks me in the solar plexus. He grabs the top of my head and knees me repeatedly. Finally, he lets go of my hair. I start coughing as soon as I hit the ground. Next, Shido lays into me with heavy kicks to the head and body. I raise my arms to protect my face.
言ったろ、俺に触れるなってな。冷たすぎる氷はやけどを。
だからそれはやけどではなく凍傷だ、バカが。
こんな。
He starts stomping on me with his booted heels. All I can feel is pain. I abandon all thought and wait for the storm to pass.
うるせえ。指図するなよ。俺に指図できるのはガイアのささやきだけだぜ。
Shido grabs my thumb in both hands, and then he starts to twist. I hear a sound, a car's exhaust, the honking of a horn. A limousine barrels into the alleyway at terrific speed. Everyone screams and scatters to avoid it. The smell of burnt rubber. Tire tracks on the asphalt. The limousine stops right in front of my fallen body. The back door opens.
乗りなさい。
But I can't even stand up. There's no strength in my body left. My vision's blurry too. Slender arms wrap around my body, pulling me towards the car. The soft scent of citrus tickles my nose. I let her help me into the limousine.
くそ、
待て。
The door shuts, cutting off his shouting. The car speeds off like a bullet. There's a softness under my head. We're inside the limousine. My head is resting on Ferris's lap. Every inch of my body feels like it's on fire. And at the same time, there's a terrible cold in my bones. I can barely hear. My ears are ringing. The urge to vomit has receded at least. They really messed me up. According to Ferris's dad, he was racing to UPX to congratulate Ferris when he saw us. A fortunate coincidence indeed. Is this also the choice of Steins Gate?
君にはお礼を言わねばならないね、岡部君。娘を守ってくれてありがとう。
守るだなんてそんな。
I'm no hero. If I had the strength, I would prostrate myself right now before this man.
何もできませんでしたよ。俺は全く情けないです。
とんでもない。君は娘の命の恩人だよ。
He shakes my hand firmly in gratitude.
パパったら大事なお仕事があるんだから無理しなくていいって言ったのににゃ。
Ferris looks happy as she says that. However, I recall what Ferris told me in the ramen shop.
フェイリスが叶えたのは10年前に死んだパパを生き返らせることにゃ。
If that's true, then to return to the original world line, I have to erase her father. To kill him, essentially.
私はルミホとの約束は何があっても守るよ。昔そう決めたんだからね。
パパ、ありがとにゃ。
The limousine soon reaches Ferris's home.
ほう、IBN5100 か。
そうです。あなたは熱心なレトロ PC 収集家とかねてより聞いていました。何かご存知ではありませんか？
I end up eating dinner at Ferris's apartment. Ferris's father was extremely grateful to me and invited me up. I would have been okay with just borrowing the shower, but he even prepared a change of clothes for me. And he even told me I could stay since it's still too dangerous to go outside. During the meal, I try asking about the IBN 5100, ignoring the pain I still feel throughout my body.
君のような若者が IBN5100 を知っているとは珍しいね。
He smiles when I bring up his hobby of collecting old PCs.
確かに私も持っていたよ。今は手放してしまったが。
手放した？
ああ、やむにやまれぬ事情でね。
He glances at his daughter. Ferris keeps eating her meal silently.
柳林神社に奉納したのですか？
奉納？いや、違うよ。
No? All the strength drains from my body. Were my efforts for nothing?
私に IBN5100 を託してくれた橋田さんには申し訳ないことをしてしまったと思っている。
橋田って橋田鈴ですか？
Ferris's dad nods. Suzuha's pseudonym. My pulse rises instantly upon hearing that name. She did it. She found an IBN 5100. She brought it to Akiba. She completed her mission. Tears well up in my eyes. I bite them back.
昔の話になるがね。まだ私の会社が今ほど大きくない頃の話だ。ルミホが誘拐されたんだ。犯人はとんでもない額の身代金を要求してきてね。あるいは会社を抵当に入れればなんとかなったかもしれない。そんな時、渡りに船とばかりに IBN5100 を高額で買い取りたいという人物が現れてね。それを売り渡すことでルミホを助けるための身代金を用意することができたんだよ。
パパ、その話はやめるにゃ。
For some reason, Ferris's face turns red with embarrassment. If I had to say, her dad seems really happy to tell this story. Not something you'd expect from a kidnapping story.
その売った相手というのは？
フランスの実業家だね。今でも連絡は取れると思う。なんだったら教えようか。
I politely decline the offer. There's no way the IBN 5100 will arrive from France in time. I doubt we could afford to pay it for it anyway. Plus, there's a high possibility the buyer is related to CERN or to the Rounders. I clench my fist, then open it again. Why won't you return to me, IBN 5100? It's well past midnight and I'm still awake. My body hurts too much to sleep, and there's the question eating at my mind. What should I do? How can I cancel the D-mail that saved Ferris's father? My encounter with the man himself has given birth to unnecessary internal conflict. I'm about to steal Ferris's father away from her. I need to do it to save my Yuri. But does that give me the right to play God? I hear a knock, and then the door opens.
今日も
フェイリスか。まだ寝てなかったのか？
入っていい？
Normally, Ferris would have added nya to the end of that question. Without waiting for my answer, Ferris steps inside. Then she sits next to me on the bed. She's not wearing her cat ears.
さっきはありがとう。 バイラル一味に追いかけられた時、私すごく怖かった。
Does she have a fever or something? Why is she talking normally? She usually pretends to be a cat girl. Does this mean she's not using her Ferris persona right now? Is this the real Akiha Rumio? That's actually refreshing to hear. It's actually refreshing to hear Ferris talk normally like this. It excites me for some reason. Like she's showing me a side of herself that no one has ever seen.
初めてだったよ。大勢の人たちからあんな黒い感情をぶつけられたこと。
黒にやたらこだわる連中だったからな。
She slaps me on the knee lightly.
もう真面目に話してるのに。
What? Even her retort is normal. The person sitting in front of me isn't a cat-eared maid, and she isn't the Rhinet champion. She's just a normal girl.
傷痛む？
いや、大丈夫だ。
今日の、岡部さんがいなかったらどうなっていたか想像するだけでゾッとする。
言い直すな。いつも通りの呼び方でいい。
Ferris sighs.
とにかく京馬には感謝してもしきれない。本当にありがとう。京馬はね、私の王子様だよ。
Prince? What's with the fairy tale talk? She's giving me goosebumps. This calls for Hoen Gyoma.
俺は王子様ではない。狂気のマッドサイエンティストで。
Before I finish, Ferris throws herself on top of me. She wraps her arms around me tightly.
フェイリス。
ルミホって呼んでほしいな。
いや、フェイリスはフェイリスだろ。
This is bad. What should I do? What does Ferris want?
ねえ、もう終わりにしようと思うの。京馬はどうせ過去に戻ればまたやり直せるのに、私を命がけで助けてくれた。だから京馬の望むことを私も叶えてあげたいって思う。
だが
I swallow the rest of my words. Granting my wish would mean erasing her father's existence. My heart aches. It was like this with Suzuha too. I erased everything that Suzuha had shared with us in 2010, including her memories of meeting her father. I did it for the sake of my personal goal to save Mayuri. Must I once again sacrifice someone else's dream?
あれは私の8歳の誕生日の時。
Still clinging to me, Ferris looks down and begins her story.
私はパパにその日だけはお仕事をお休みして一緒に遊びに行こうってお願いしてたんだ。当時はまだパパの会社は大きくなくて、パパは毎日朝から晩までずっと働き続けてたから、私はちっともパパに会えなかったの。パパと過ごせる一日が私が一番欲しかったプレゼントだった。パパは約束してくれたよ。その日は何があってもきっと一緒に過ごそうって。でもやっぱり急な仕事の予定が入って前日になって約束は破られちゃったの。ひょっとしてパパは私のこと愛してくれてないんじゃないかってすごく不安になっちゃって。だからね、私誕生日当日に家出したの。パパに心配してもらいたくて。
Ferris pauses here for a time. Then she looks up at me and continues with tears in her eyes.
その日、パパの乗った飛行機が着陸に失敗したんだ。死者は一人だけで、他の乗客はみんな無事だったんだけどね。
Don't tell me.
その一人がパパだった。
That was before the world line changed.
信じられなかった。こんなにも世界は私に冷たい運命を押し付けるのかって。パパなんかもう知らない。死んじゃえばいいんだって。それがパパにかけた最後の言葉になっちゃった。そんな言葉で私とパパの関係は永遠に閉ざされちゃったんだ。
I can hear the tears in her voice.
大好きだったのに、どうして最後にあんなこと言っちゃったのかなって、ずっと心の中にパパへの罪悪感があって、ずっと思ってた。タイムマシンがあればいいのにって。
Then, did fate guide us to each other?
だからね、京馬がタイムマシンの話をしているときに、これは神様か仏様か運命様が私に与えてくれたチャンスなんだって思ったの。
フェイリス、ルミホ、今日はもう話さなくていい。
最後まで言わせて。
Ferris doesn't let go of me. She sniffles and wipes away her tears, putting on a smile.
私はもう満足したから。さっきパパが助けに来てくれて、私のこととっても大切に思ってくれてるって分かったから、このちょっとだけのご褒美はもう十分楽しいんだから。だから変えた過去は元に戻さなきゃ。
だが
今日マユシーはね、私にとっても友達なんだよ。そのマユシーに危機が迫ってるなら、私も京馬と同じようにするね。
すまない。
言ったでしょ、今のこの現実は現実じゃなくてご褒美なの。それとも夢って言うべきかな。もともとパパはこの時代にはいなかった。元に戻すだけ夢を見させてくれてありがとう、京馬。
本当にそれでいいんだな。
Ferris buries her face into my chest.
本当はちっとも良くないよ。私、世界が変わる前のこと思い出したけど、でも世界が変わった後のことも全部覚えてるんだよ。私の記憶、今すごくパニック中なの。変わる前と変わる後とがごちゃ混ぜになって、どっちが本当なのかわからなくなっちゃいそうで。でもこれ以上わがまま言ったら京馬が悲しむでしょ。京馬が悲しむ顔は見たくないから。だって私の王子様だもん。
だがもしかすればお前もパパさんを失わずマユリも死なない、そういう世界があるかもしれないんだ。それを探す努力をもっと。
いいの、もういいの。私はもう逃げたくないから。
There's nothing I can say to that. So instead, I tightly embrace her slender body.
ありがと
ねえ、ちょっとだけ泣いていいかな。過去を元に戻す前にパパのために泣いてもいいかな。
She's already crying, but I don't say anything. Instead, I silently nod. Ferris's body trembles with emotion as I hold her. Her father is sleeping in the room next door, so she probably doesn't want him to hear. She cries into my chest, muffling her sobs. It's almost noon. I feel dizzy. It's like my brain is rusty. My whole body is heavy with fatigue. The pain from my wounds has subsided, thankfully, but in the end, I couldn't sleep a wink. I promised Ferris that we'd commence the operation at noon. Until then, we wait at Ferris's apartment. I've already contacted Daru and the others back at the lab. I told them we'd be performing the experiment today.
今日な。
フェイリス。
I can see the traces of tears on her face. The sight makes my heart ache.
今からパパに最後のご挨拶をしてくるにゃ。
Oh? Her usual speaking habits returned to the second she donned her cat ears. What a nifty piece of equipment.
しばらくパパと二人きりにさせてもらうにゃ。
Maybe I should say wait. Maybe I should say sorry. But I say nothing to Ferris's back as she heads to her father's study. By the time Ferris finishes her farewells with her father and comes out of the study, the phone wave name subject to changes settings are already complete. I contact Daru at the lab and make sure the Braun Tube Workshop's 42-inch CRT is turned on. Now all we have to do is send the D-mail. But I hesitate. Instead of meeting Ferris's eyes, I look down at my feet. Eternal separation from her father. I wonder what Ferris is thinking now.
今日な、そんな顔しちゃダメだにゃ。今日は何にも悪いことしてないにゃ。
だが。
にゃんにゃん。もうその話はおしまいにゃ。
わかった。
I can't stay sad when Ferris is trying to cheer me up. I steel myself for what I need to do. Yesterday, just before she left the room, Ferris told me the contents of the first email she sent. 100 million for your kid. Take the train. That mail stopped her father from getting on the airplane. As a result, he didn't die. But that wasn't the only effect it had on the timeline. Her father needed to sell the IBM 5100 to prepare the 100 million yen ransom. As a result, Ferris never donated the IBM 5100 to Yanabayashi Shrine. With her father alive, Ferris didn't participate in Akihabara city development conferences. Otaku-oriented businesses never took root in Akiba. Meikui Nyan never opened. Ferris wasn't as busy, which allowed her to join the Rhinet tournament circuit. In other words, this World Line's Ferris has a normal life. On the World Line I came from, Ferris was not only a student, but also the heir to her father's company, an influential member of the Akihabara Development Board, and a part-time maid waitress. Which life is better for her? Which will give her greater happiness? That's not my decision, it's hers. And her decision is to return to the way things were. I'm just here to help her wake up from this dream. Ferris has already entered the cancellation D-mail. JK on ransom. I love you, Papa. See you soon. These are Ferris's true last words to her father.
ちなみに、世界が元に戻ったら、フェイリスの今の記憶も全部なくなっちゃうのかにゃ。
そんなことはあるものか。きっと覚えてるさ。なぜならお前は今、過去を変える前と変えた後、両方の記憶を持っているだろ
う。だからあんなに必死にフェイリスを助けてくれたのかにゃ。
それは解釈は自由だ。
I feel my cheeks get warm, so I hang my head to hide my face.
フェイリスは京馬との時間を忘れたくないにゃ。
ありがとう。
I take Ferris's phone. I'm sorry, Ferris. I lied to you. Alright, now's the moment. We gotta save the game. Create a save spot that I can come back to get Ferris's alternate ending. And now we open up and send that to the phone wave. And create a new save file for when we're going to start Chapter 8. Oh, I want to save it a little bit later than that. There we go. I want to make sure I get the actual, title card on the thumbnail. There we go. That's better. And head back to the title. Alright. So next time we will pick up with Chapter 8. I have a little bit of replaying to do. I have a separate save file going so that we can get a couple of the endings towards the end of the game. And there's also the matter of picking up some trophies. There was a completely alternate way through this chapter with Karisu's emails that give you separate trophies that I need to collect. There's also the matter of some house cleaning I need to do. I'll probably talk about it more at the start of Chapter 8. But in the progress of recording Chapter 6 and now Chapter 7, a lot more information came out about Steins Elite. It's actually kind of annoying that I was just wrapping up the last chapter and posting it, scheduling it on YouTube, and then getting to record this one when all this flood of information came out, and I was like, oh great, that's going to retroactively make me look like an idiot when those videos actually go public, and I'm super wrong about a bunch of stuff about the fact that game is coming to the Switch, and that we now have more of an idea of what Steins Gate Elite actually is. So I'll talk more about that at the start of Chapter 8 if you're going to tune into that as well, and that way people that are just jumping in on that chapter or whatever, or just skimming this one, they'll catch that too. Alright, that's it for me. I hope to see you guys in Chapter 8. Have a good one.